some of our mistakes. Always search for new tomorrows, always hope for better days. Whiskey and blues and faded tattoos, ghosts and memories, an empty bottle of booze. Whiskey and blues and faded tattoos, yeah. Life is last call, don't stumble and fall. Don't let it all slip away. Despise our enemy. Freedom we will give to them, or we will bravely die. Our greatest only suits to know how much it is a lie. And all the world shall know, Americans are free. The slaves are ours, we will prove, and England soon shall see. We're Pennsylvania's finest, and we will proudly fight. Our hearts are strong, our aim is true, we'll stand up for our rights. Birthright, our foes shall find us men. As good as they in any shape, the bravest troops shall can. Come on, my boys, we'll beat them on any hostile plane. For freedom, wives and children, feel the battle we'll maintain. And all the world shall know, Americans are free. The slaves are cowards, we will prove that England soon shall see. We're Pennsylvania's finest, and we will proudly fight. Our hearts strong, our aim is true, we'll stand up for our rights.
Sometimes we lose, sometimes we win. Sometimes we try to fit it all in. Sometimes we don't know what's in store. Sometimes we find what we're looking for. Sometimes we're rolling easy and free. Sometimes 1 and 1 makes 3. So much to love along this ride. That's why Nationwide is on your side.
Started this fight with all of your might. You can't seem to finish the job. You didn't count on the folks who went out and started the first Irish mob. Our mother had soul, a passion and a goal, and the whole world will soon know your lies. And in the end you'll find out, my friend, that the Irish will always look you in the eye. Oh, Jackie Armagh, that's what we say. A simple song we sing every day. We won't stop believing, you won't see no fear in our eyes. Our day will come, there is no doubt. There's only one way we want you, and that way is out. Our Jackie Armagh, we love you, our Rainbow Rock. Very innocent to pay, day after day, with the famine you're causing our land. That circle, the close, and the true sign are told. The one truth we all understand. Well, Rome always burn, and tables always turn, and your empire is gone now at last. Now how does it feel to have no friends who real? Now it's your turn to watch your flag at half-mast. Oh, Jackie Armagh, that's what we say. A simple song we sing every day. You won't stop believing, you won't see no fear in our eyes. And that way is out. I'm Jackie Armagh, we love you, our Rainbow Rock. Thank you, my friends, for sending the Irish your food. To the English who kept it, we won't swear in this song. Let's just say you'll never be no good. You just can't be trusted, your word's not your bond. And those who believe you are fools, cause you'll get in bed, say what needs to be said. That works in that moment in history for you. Oh, Jackie Armagh, that's what we say. A simple song we sing every day. We won't stop believing, you won't see no fear in our eyes. Our day will come, there is no doubt. There's only one way we want you, now get the hell out. I'm Jackie Armagh, we love you, our Rainbow Rock. Our day will come, there is no doubt. There's only one way we want you, now get the hell out. fragments by a length and quickly drops them dead. I swear I'll never drink again or lie or cheat or sin. I never more spent all the rent on whiskey, girls and gin. 'Cause every door has its day and some are born to lose. And if this long shot leg comes in, well the devil gets his due. My pockets fresh, I headed out in good old Dublin town, drinking pints of whiskey loose and more with every round. Walking down O'Connell Street, my brain is in a daze. I saw a sight come walking by. Her name is Maggie May. Maggie had been charming men since 1972. Her teeth were gone, her hair once blonde was now a silvery blue. She offered me her company, the one that wants to brag. Split my rank for one more ride aboard the one Shanag. I swear I'll never drink again or lie or cheat or sin. I never more spent all the rent on whiskey, girls and gin. 'Cause every dog has his day and some are born to lose. And if this long shot nag comes in, well the devil gets his due. As we sailed across the sea, the wind was all but a breeze. The ship rocked with every swell. The stench smelled like body hell. The captain said, "Give up, you fools, it's time to know who really rules. Your fate's been sealed long ago, your baby's past will never know. The hand that rocks them in the sleep, the morning dew on lands of green. You're going to America, your memories start to fade away. Way-oh, hey-oh, your memories start to fade away. Way-oh, hey-oh. Row, you bastards, row. You got more than one line to tow. Your roots you'll plant in our soil. The whips will keep you loyal. 7 years in servitude will earn you a place in another world. But don't think you're not a slave. Your Irish born and quite a brave. You run quite quick, that freedom comes when you shred your body to the bone. Welcome to America. Your memories start to fade away. Hey-oh, hey-oh, your memories start to fade away. Hey-oh, hey-oh. These seconds cut through my hand, no more
Sometimes we
Unmute. Unmute. No, you're fine. You can do whatever you need to do. I'm just gonna jump and talk to Tori. Hey, buddy, what's good?
Oh, what is up, my guy?
Not much. Testing the camera in preps for, you know, having guests at the compound. So that's why it kind of felt a little covert CIA there. Honestly, I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? I'm like, shit, my camera's running. Yeah, I think I'll jump in.
Cleaning?
Huh?
Did you see me cleaning?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, he's seen you being human. Would you believe it? We're human.
Oh, fuck.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, Corey!
I figure you're in here. I'll jump in and talk to you live a little bit. See, how you been, man? How's the shows been?
That'd be good. We're all right. I seen you doing another podcast when I was like, oh, I'll talk to the guy before he does it.
No, you're free, bro. You can jump in anytime. We're 2 cast members down. One doesn't have power, and the other one couldn't join us tonight.
Oh.
He has a
Well,
family.
I'll pretend I'm your guy.
Well,
here the
dude,
whole time.
no, seriously, if you want to join us this week, we're talking about the good, the bad, the ugly of childhood. So, good memories, bad memories, just totally shitty memories. Generally, we do pick a topic. Well,
I meant for the
gonna
one
finish
that's
my
about
birthday
to come on.
cake.
Oh, well, we don't even have the guy we were supposed to have. Dallas is still training his trainees right now, so he hasn't been able to join us. So as of right now, we're tracking the next guest we're gonna have is Holdfast. So, and they're joining us April 22nd at my house. So they're the first people to actually come. So that's why I got the whole new camera set up now, which actually looks really nice. I have just kind of my low lights on. Except when they come, the camera view is going to be from the other side of the room because, like, my backdrop behind this is just nothing but, like, horror autographs and posters and all my music instruments and stuff, which would be a way better backdrop than I have now.
Right.
So
You need a guest tonight?
Yeah, we don't even have one. We don't got anybody. There's no guests. So if you just want to join us and hang out, you can be a guest appearance. I was actually surprised I finally got the Killmain Saints to answer to let us use some of their music for the pre-cup jam. So I was kind of stoked on that. I don't want to say they're hard to get a hold of. They're busy dudes. I get it. They got a new album coming out. They do a lot of shows.
Right.
Hopefully I can get somebody from that band on one day. Cole and Dave are going to get the full VIP treatment, so when they come here, they're getting a bottle of alcohol supplied, food supplied, so anytime you want to join us, Corey, you let us know. We'll make sure you're taken care of. I'll make sure there's pillows on the couch.
We're not taking any reservations until May.
You're probably close to me, aren't you? I'm just off Progress Avenue.
Yeah, I know where that's at. Yeah, I'm in Hershey.
Oh, damn, you're a Hershey guy? Damn, you're not too far. Where's the spot at? That near
Mechanicsburg.
That's over Mechanicsburg.
Yeah.
Bro, I gotta ask, how many bands is Austin in?
6.
All of them.
No, I think it's like 4.
Seriously, like, there isn't a day that goes by where I'm not like, oh man, there's Austin doing something else for another band I had no idea he was a part of.
Yeah, he's high demand. Or no, he's in high demand. Sorry.
Hell, especially when he's as tight as he is with punk, I get it. Hell, I'm surprised. Hey, puppy. I'm surprised the Killmain Saints didn't try and steal him.
Yeah, I'm sure they would have if they could.
Yeah, I thought about swinging my shot there, and then anxiety got the best of me, and I'm like, no, I can't do it. Too scared, too much of a bitch. because they were looking for a drummer, and I'm like, oh, I could do it. Like, their music's pretty much like core fundamental rock with a little bit of fancy snare work in it. I'm like, I could do that, but I fucking bitched out. I didn't do it when they posted their need a drummer, and now I'm like, I could have fucking did it. I absolutely could have did it.
I told you to do it.
But yeah, I don't know. Anxiety gets the best of us sometimes, man. And I was just like, I can't do it. I'm a pussy. That, and I was a little worried with, like, my work schedule and how often they play. Like, they fucking play a lot.
Yeah. Let me try to see if... Just trying to look around and see. Oh!
But, nah, man. Good to see you jumping back in. I'm glad you hang around. Also, again, I appreciate you. I see you every single goddamn post. I don't know if you're stalking me or...
Here, give me a second. I'll be right back. Let me make a call real quick.
No, go for it. You're good. And get the rest of the guys in here. Yeah, anyway, welcome to this episode of the Into the Crypt podcast. We jumped in a little early. Have a little bit of a chat with, yeah. Had a little bit of a chat with Corey. He may or may not be coming back. We got a new webcam set up here. Bree's going to be joining me. She's going to be on the other side of this mic right here. Nice spot for her to sit. This is kind of a temporary setup for now. When we have hold fast, we're going to transition this mic to the other, or the camera to the other side of the room, because there's a lot more to look at behind the camera than there is this way. There's a lot to look at over here, but there is tons more cool stuff to look at over here. So, everything from pictures to mask, collectible figures, guitars, drum sets, drum sets right there. But, yeah, here we are. We had an awesome pre-crypt jam today. We had, the Kilmaine Saints join us, and or not join us, but give us the ability to be able to use their music, which was super cool. I'm gonna text the guys and get them in here. We're gonna be a little short on the cast. Grimlock does not think he's gonna be able to join us. Mason will not be joining us due to doing some moving, and then he has to go help somebody move a pool table tomorrow, so he's not joining us tonight. So, my drinking partner is the lovely Bree. She's out here getting drinks on the other side of the monitors. So,
Hi.
there she is. She said hi. So, once we get everybody in here, we will pre-crypt jam. Well, we will pre-crypt grave dive this, talk about our weeks, all kinds of other fun stuff. So, yeah, just hang tight as we get the show on the road. I started a little early, little solo. There, Bree. There she's waving. So, yeah, new camera. It's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be an all the time thing. We'll see how it goes. Latch really pushed for this. He's one of the people who's been following us since day one. He was there for the first podcast, and he's been there for every podcast, including the 5-hour fiasco that was hosting Blind Accuracy. So, awesome. There we go. We got Bree in here now. She's got to get her buds hooked up so we don't have any...
My Bluetooth was off.
My
Bluetooth was off.
Okay.
Because it always tries to connect to your car.
Weird.
Am I good now?
So yeah, boom, there we go. We got another person in here. We got Thermic. What's good, buddy?
That's very echoey.
Because Breeze doesn't have her earbuds hooked up yet.
No, I do. I did it before.
Is it still echoey?
Hold on.
There, that echo go away now?
Yeah. I'm good.
No, but yeah, are you using the camera mic?
No, I'm using my mic, my actual overhead.
Why are you so loud then? What?
Because it's actually closer to me today. Maybe. Let me turn my gain down. That better? Bring that gain down a little bit.
Yeah, that's what it usually sounds like.
Yeah, because it's closer to me today. I don't have Mason, I have Bree, and she's gonna be sitting on the couch right next to me. So, yeah. Camera looks good, clean, tight. Like my aborted shirt looks vibrant as hell.
Like a tiger.
So, brand a sacrifice hat. I would like fuck it. Let's just throw colors at this bitch and see how it does. And I don't have the lights bright down here. I'm in my normal lighting settings that I am always in. You can kind of see some color change going on here, but I think that's because of my tower. So I could just change that to white, but then everything would be very, very bright. So Corey's making a phone call. We got Thermic. Bree is out making herself a drink. We are just missing our ever so favorite Jew. He should be here shortly. Oh. Yeah, this is what Latch wants. Latch wanted the camera. Now we got a camera, so. Well, I got a camera.
Now he must pay us in tacos.
So now he's better be here. If he's not here, I'm gonna be real upset. I'm gonna have to fight Latch, and I don't want to fight Latch. That'd be not cool. Especially since it would cost me a lot to go fight Latch. It would cost me more than it would be worth. So what's up, Thermic? How are you? How was your week? We can grave dive while we're waiting for the last person to get in here.
Fuck everything at work. Everything it stands for.
Yeah, fuck work. Work sucks dick.
I think the last
Oh.
2 weeks for all of us have been like. Well,
The last
3 weeks.
month has been
3 weeks.
fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know, the wind's fucking crazy outside. It sounds like we're getting a goddamn tornado.
The Lord Reverend Lucas has officially.
I mean,
Good day, sir. Thank you for joining us on this fine evening.
You're welcome, my servants.
Hey, we just got this started. You calm down. It's not a party yet.
It will be once I get back.
Once you get back, where you going? Leaving?
To grab a drink.
Oh, damn.
Can't be
Aria?
thirsty.
No, you can.
I mean, to be honest, I'm over people today anyways, too.
Oh, yeah, Jesus Christ. Today was a fucking shit show after almost getting 3 fucking car accidents and the goddamn cart almost getting run over by an old lady who doesn't know what a crosswalk is.
I was ready to punch her. I'd have did it today.
Use a crosswalk, lady. That's what these giant white lines are. We're all in the crosswalk. You almost ran the cart boy over, and then you almost ran us over because you're too worried about going to find a fucking parking spot. Also, I was like, man, we're going to be real screwed with the YouTube terms of service. Like, can't curse within the first 15 seconds. And I remember I do 30 minutes of music, so we're covered. As long as the music doesn't curse, we're good.
Really? Just in the first 15 seconds?
Yeah, you can't curse within the first 15 seconds.
But you can curse the rest of the episode.
Yeah. You just can't curse within the first 15 seconds.
Well, you can't, like,
What?
And you-
exclusively curse.
Yeah, and you can't just exclusively curse, and you can't say shit like Mason.
Look, Mason feels so bad about that, dude.
He refuses to talk to me about it.
He said he apologized to you. Even you said he apologized.
Kind of.
Kind of my butt.
Is he even in here? He's not joining us for this episode. He better at least be listening and watching this episode. I'll be real upset if he isn't.
That's if he's not moving stuff.
He's already at home. He already texted us.
I knew nothing about that.
Are you almost ready to get this thing started? I could shut that light off and bring the contrast down.
Alexa, turn off kitchen light.
We're just waiting on Lord Lukey.
We'll grab a snack while we're waiting on him.
All right, he's going to grab a snack. I'm not quite sure if Corey's here with us yet or not. I know he said he was going to make a phone call. Probably got lost along the way.
Oh, I want to eat Cheez-Its. It's gonna be too loud. Man. Ugh.
Oh, Jesus, God. Should be an interesting episode.
Yeah, Corey will be here. And I'm drinking. But I also have water, so.
Yeah, I have 2 drinks as well. Trying to keep it on the safe side. I can show everybody Josh's fat ass right now. Oh, damn. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be an interesting episode. We'll see what happens. See how this goes. Oh.
Are you gonna eat your grilled cheese or can I eat it?
You can have it, but come on.
What?
We're starting a podcast and you're out there rummaging for food like a raccoon in a trash can?
Fluff.
Yeah, we're starting a podcast and you're the noisiest thing in this house next to the dogs.
I can't help you have a good mic.
We're gonna have to have 2 of them for the Holdfast show. Absolutely. Either that or I'm gonna have to pass this thing around like whose line is it anyway? I would rather not do that.
That'd be funny.
I did not brush my beard today and it looks like shit.
Do you want your brush?
No, because I gotta oil it too, and that's a whole thing I don't want to do while I'm sitting here. So, we're gonna sit here and wait for everybody to join us. I think Thermic may have gotten his food upstairs. He's less of a loud raccoon than Bree is. Bree's just out there flipping microwaves over and rustling around.
Hey, I
Alright.
found the volume remote.
Where was it?
Under there.
That is where I said it was probably gonna be.
And it was.
So, alright, Bree's here. Lucas, have you
I'm
returned?
here.
Lucas has returned. I have a dog between my legs. A puppy.
Ruby.
Ruby.
Hi.
He's making a podcast appearance, huh? Yeah. Get off my desk. You're not getting food. Good girl. Get going. Oh, Jesus. Hi. Thermic? Alright. And Corey.
What is up, my guys?
Ah, there we go. Alright. This is kind of our makeshift cast of Band of Bandits tonight. We do not have Big Red. Big Red was busy helping family members move, and then he has to help someone move tomorrow. He cannot exert too much energy or his Minecraft health bar will deplete and he'll be dead on the ground. So he's not joining us. Kyle, I don't think, has the internet or power right now with the wind. It does sound like a freaking tornado outside right now, so. Alright, girl. What's up? How was everybody's week? A good week, bad week, shitty week, fast week? My week was slow as hell.
It was fucking great.
Was it? Did you have a great week, Corey, or are you bullshitting us?
We did. No, we had the award show on Thursday, whatnot.
Also, that picture of you guys just all laying on the fucking ground was hilarious.
I love that one.
I don't know if you guys did that on purpose just to be like total outcast or
No,
what.
we just lost our legs at the same time.
That was great. How'd you guys do? Did you guys place well? Was it fun?
No, I mean we were just nominated. We lost to Lyndhurst, that pop punk band. We played with them. I forget where, but they're cool guys. I like those guys. They're cool
Does Austin
guys.
play drum for those too?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's a
is Austin-
great
Is
question.
Austin in that band too? Seems
No,
like
he's
he-
not.
he probably
Or at least
is.
I don't think he is.
Austin's
but yeah,
probably the
pretty sure
drummer
he's
for
not.
my band. I just don't know it yet. I've already
yes.
been replaced. Like, this is just here. It looks pretty in the background.
Yeah.
Sweet. I mean, Corey had a dope week. That's awesome. Lucas, how was your week?
It was pretty good. I want to say not that we're bad.
I mean, there's actually a silver lining here. I restored our files. I managed to get our music back that we were working on, so that's dope.
Yeah, I was excited to hear.
Yeah, I was very excited. Bree was like, I think he was sleeping on the couch when I did it. I almost screamed like a girl. I'm like, I fixed it!
What's this music you guys are talking about?
So, me and him are working on kind of like a slower stoner doom metal project while we try and get our punk rock band off the ground and get people involved. And we were recording.
What's it called?
So it's just we're just gonna keep that. Lucas, did we decide a name on the doom metal project? Oh, yeah,
we did.
The Cremation Society.
Okay, nice.
So we had a bunch of stuff recorded, like we were gonna release a single 2-3 podcasts ago, and all of the files got corrupted.
I think it was 4.
Wasn't that fun?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was pissed and upset. Like, I did not touch an instrument for like 2 weeks. I was so mad. I was like, nope.
What's
Clearly
the,
not meant to be. So.
What are some of the topics you're singing about?
Honestly, we haven't really put lyrics to it right now. We're just kind of at the instrumental phase.
Oh, okay. That's fun.
So what I'll do is we'll record everything at least for this track, and I'll just kind of sit down, either get real fucked up in one way or another, and just let things drift off into Neverland.
Right. So when you start writing down pen and paper your lyrics, and then you read them the next day, it's like hieroglyphics the next day.
I'll type them, bro. I ain't gonna write them. I can't read my own handwriting sober. My handwriting is awful.
Nice.
So the problem is so I'm dominantly righty, and my right wrist, everybody knows who has felt it, is super fucked up. Like, it makes cracky and crunchy noises, and it's so bad to the point where I cannot feel my fingertips. So when I write, I squeeze a pen so hard, but I don't know. So my writing looks like I'm a toddler because I cannot tell how much pressure I'm applying.
No.
You should see my writing,
No,
dude.
no.
I don't know. Compared to that, I don't think it's because I'm squeezing the pen so hard. I think it's just because my brain don't work so well.
Kevin
Hey!
Kevin has like doctor height handwriting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
yes.
the easiest. It's
Yeah.
like doctor's
It's
chicken
bad.
scratch.
Lucas, you've
That's
seen
the
my
easiest
handwriting.
way to describe
You've seen
his
my handwriting. It's even worse.
Yeah, actually, Lucas's is worse
And
than mine.
together we are terrible.
We cannot write.
We are not the people you want to want. What's your autograph? 2 scribbles, bro. That's what you get. It is what it is. You get a
No, it's
doctor's
just-
signature.
Draw a smiley face. That's always a good one.
So that's kind of what we're doing, because me and Lucas kind of decided like what we really wanted to go live with together was like a really like thrash punk, fast punk, kind of like the Misfits, kind of in your face, aggressive.
Well, if you guys go down that route, then we'll be playing together here soon.
Fucking, that's the route we want to go. Like, that's the route I want to write. That's the type of drumming I'm really good at. Fast, aggressive, nasty.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. I mean, that's again, it's just like what it comes down to. Like when it comes to like the community of all the bands that you play with, and whatnot, or that you find yourself with, it's cool people. They're writing good songs, and it's just like a free show for you, even because you're there. And then at the end, you know, either before or after the set, you get to hang out, and you're just like, you know, that's kind of like the fun part for me, at least.
Honestly, some of the most fun I've had has been like, so when we went to see you guys at Love Drafts, like all of us hanging out together, it almost felt like me when you guys were like, babysit the merch booth. It kind of felt like the old band days for me, because you guys were like, hey, can you cover me? Like, yeah, sweet. So kind of having the podcast has kind of brought that back, and it's been super cool. So Lucas, I would say, Lucas, you're fairly new to the music scene in the way that I've kind of brought you into it now with Blind Accuracy and Hold Fast. So,
Yeah.
like, it's such a cool feeling to just hang out.
That's gonna be the thing on Lucas's tombstone. It's just gonna say yeah.
Yeah.
But he, like, Lucas went from a. Would you go to a Green Day concert and something else?
I went to the Hella Mega Tour concert and Hershey.
Oh, dude, I was there too with Austin.
Damn.
Yeah, dude.
We're,
There was a lot of people. There's no way we were gonna see each other.
no, we were
Yeah.
we were
Oh,
towards like the
what
back
a
of
fucking
the
show, though, right?
yeah,
What
it
a
was
great
fucking
show.
great.
Dude, you caught the whole thing? Like
Yeah.
the interrupters and everything? Oh, we missed the
Yeah.
interrupters and we missed Weezer, and we only got there because you remember it was storming that day.
Yeah,
So
it
there
was.
a lot of traffic and whatnot, and so we got there and we caught Fall Out Boy, and which, by the way, I'll go on record saying that I thought it was fucking hilarious. Well, no, I thought it was. Oh yeah, sure, they're great, but I think it's hilarious. It was cringy because there was like they were trying to, because this is like like not too far off of when everybody's starting to go back to normal after COVID,
Yeah.
and they try to say something about that, and none of us wanted to hear it. We're just like, just fucking, we want to forget about it. We don't want to talk about it. That's kind of like the vibe I was getting personally. And he had said something, and there was no like woo or hollering or like yeah clapping. It was just kind of like quiet. It was like for an arena, it was quiet.
Because everybody
And-
wanted to fucking move on. Everyone's like, all right,
Right,
bro,
we-
like,
we
don't
don't-
bring
we
it
don't
up.
wanna-
We're
we
not
don't
here
wanna
to talk about that.
Yeah, we're here to forget. So yeah, you could see it on the monitors and whatnot where he kind of looked at his buddy. It seemed like he was like, "Well, that didn't land, did it?" They just went into the next song. But when Green Day came out, nothing about fucking COVID. They probably said something about Hershey chocolate bars, you know, like. And
No,
that
they
was
came
it.
out. They were like, "We're tired of being inside of COVID. Get fucking loud."
Right,
and everybody was
exactly,
like,
yeah.
"Hype."
"No, we're there, man. We're ready to fucking sing all the songs."
Yeah,
fucking
dude,
great.
fucking basically had like a 3-man mosh pit with my friends. It was great.
All right, so
I-
I gotta
yeah.
bring something up. And Corey, I don't know how much you're into metal, but this bothers me. And we have a podcast text chat where it's all of us. And I got super heated at this, and I want to bring this up because I think it shits on people like me who clearly is a fucking metalhead with my
Mhm.
Christian metal band hat and my aborted shirt. Like, I'm probably one of the big like.
I thought you meant that you were in a Christian metal band called Hat. I was
No,
like, that's
no, but like,
cool.
me and Thurbick are like
That's pretty fucking
out of
metal,
all
dude.
out of all of us, me and Thurbick are like the most metal of the group. And
Sure.
there's a band, they've been around since the 80s, they're Morbid Angel. They're just a thrash metal band. That's
Morbid Angel.
it. Morbid
Okay.
Angel. They're just a
Mhm.
thrash metal band. So recently in Oklahoma, wherever the big tornado hit, they were playing at a facility that the tornado hit that caused the roof to collapse on people in the crowd.
Ooh. Nobody
So-
died, did they?
As far as I know, I didn't look too far into it. I think there was one person and possibly another,
Oh,
but
that sucks.
some extremely religious dude had to literally took a clip posted by someone who was there and was like,
Mhm.
it's a shame that people went to this satanic metal show and
Wow.
got knocked by this roof, and that immediately
Right.
triggered me.
Like,
We're not
yeah, kind of like somebody saying that God killed this.
Yeah, well, and saying
people
essentially
because-
because someone died and people got hurt there, this is God's way of saying don't support metal music. I've been to a
Right,
lot of
yeah.
metal shows, and Lucas is very new to metal. And honestly, the metal community, besides the few whirly boys, are some of the most tight fucking people. They're nice. You get knocked down, they're the first people to fucking pick you up quick as shit. Like the
Oh
August-
yeah, dude. That's the community, dude, that I fucking love. Yeah, for sure.
And it
I
was
mean,
just-
honestly, I know you're saying you're like metal and whatnot, but punk honestly feels like that's how I feel about punk community. Like,
that's
get
where I
knocked down,
started.
You're
That-
immediately getting picked up.
So
Yeah.
for me, that's where I started in punk. I was a punk bassist, and that's what like the community there, and that's kind of the metal community has gone that way too. Like we're all very tight now. Like if someone goes down in a pit, if someone's being an asshole, you can guarantee he's getting leveled.
Right,
Lucas
someone's
Lucas
gonna-
has
the biggest guy's gonna find them.
yeah, Lucas has seen it firsthand. Some dude being a total dick while we're all being friendly, and then all of a sudden he's on the floor, and everyone's like, I don't see anything. But the problem I have with it is, don't bring your religion into like It's fucked up. Don't bring your religion into our music. Like, first off, the lead singer of Morbid Angel has come out multiple times. He is heavily Catholic. Like, and the funny
Right.
part.
So you said Morbid Angel was because I heard you say it before. That's a Christian metal band.
So no,
Or-
they're just so I have Brand of Sacrifice.
just
The
metal.
hat I'm wearing, yeah, they're just thrash metal. They're 80s thrash metal. They've been around for a while.
Oh,
So
your hat is Christian.
yeah, so Brand of
Gotcha.
Sacrifice is they're a Christian metal band.
That's
and-
about as Christian as Kevin gets.
Day to Remember.
That's about as Christian as
Yeah,
you
and
get.
August Burns Red.
Is it Data?
Yeah,
Data Remember's Christian?
Yeah, they're considered a Christian metal band.
I bet. Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
So
I know the guy Matt Griner from August Burns Red, the drummer.
Yeah, oh, he's
and I'm
fucking amazing.
curious. He is awesome. I'm curious if because of him is why A Day to Remember ended up going Christian. Because I don't think like when they came out they were Christian.
No, but so the lead singer, I forget his name, has come out a couple times and said that his faith is kind of where he writes his songs from, which you can tell they've kind of
Which-
changed. Like they
A Day
went
to
from
Remember.
yeah,
Or-
yeah.
yeah.
So you can tell they've changed their ways because they went from songs where they literally use the lyrics "I'm gonna slit that skinless bitch's throat" to like not saying anything like that at all. They're like, no, we don't.
Right.
They don't even do that song live anymore. They're like, no.
That's fucking interesting. That's awesome though.
So, so my thing is, this dude bashed everybody that was at that show. Took the moment to press religion on something that is truly a fucking tragedy. It really is. And the fact that he wants to go out and call all the people out that were there Satan worshippers and this and that. There is literally a Facebook post from Morbid Angel being like, please don't come here. It's bad.
Right.
It's raining. Like, take shelter if you're on your way here. Also, please, be safe. And, like, the whole thing is about being safe and everything going on there. And they were sheltered in place. And they're like, I really hope everyone inside is okay. So you're going
Right.
to take religion and throw it in the face of a band that truly only gives a fuck about their fans. And that's the most important part. Because there's nothing more I hate in this world than bands that don't give a fuck about their fans.
it doesn't make any sense because it's literally the only reason why they keep doing it.
Yeah, and Morbid Angel was, and they canceled the last 2 days, or since that happened, they canceled the last two shows because they felt fucking horrible. Like, I get
Right.
it. There are bands that sing about satanic shit. So one of the big bands I listen to is Deicide. They are whole ass satanic metal.
Mhm.
Glenn Benton's Catholic. And that's the problem. Like, if you look at my vest, you're going to see a lot of, like, satanic bands on it. But it's mainly because I've got to that point where people are like, well, that's what you are. So I'm like, fuck it. If that's what you think I am, then that's what I'm going to wear because it's going to be in your face and you're not going to like it. Which is, like, for you, Corey, it's, like, the most anarchist punk thing ever.
I was
Like-
going to say it is very punk. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I get it from. Like, if that's what you're going to say, fuck it. That's what I'm going to wear. If you don't like it, fuck. And I
Yeah.
love all the bands that are on my vest, but I could have picked other bands for sure. So it pisses me off, and I really hope that one day people will open their eyes to the world of metal and realize that not everything has to be evil. Like, there is some whole, like, August Burns Red, all of their music is essentially about fucking getting better and ascending to be a better person in the
Yeah,
light
dude.
of God.
I
Like,
remember probably around like 2000, maybe I don't know, 2010 or 12 or something. They played at this venue. Do you guys remember the Champs?
No, I do not.
That's in Lemoyne, or was, but that's where everybody went to play. It was like
Was
this
that like
shitty
a-
fucking venue.
Baseball venue type
No.
place?
Well, it was close to. So the only thing that's relevant to that would be City Island has that fucking baseball thing going on.
Yeah.
It was off the same bridge. Like if you were going to City Island, if you kept going and then you bank a left and then you bank another left down the road, there's like this weird structure where it was called the Champs at the time, and that's where all the underground bands played. It was like it was Harrisburg's
you want to hit chat with
version
the band?
of CBGBs. You know what I mean? So everybody could play there, and but it was like background of it had a bad taste in everybody's mouth if you were a musician that played there because of how the promoters ran it, like basically ripping off the musicians and all that stuff. But regardless, yeah, I saw August Burns Red play there shortly thereafter. The whole venue closed, I'm pretty sure, and they did their hits from Messenger, and
Such a good album.
it's a great album. And they
I didn't
ended.
think you were into any type of metal. I'm kind of baffled right now.
Oh no, well I'm like I can appreciate it. You know what I mean? Like it's
Which
not
I
something that
appreciate.
I don't write it, and it's I can listen to it and appreciate it. You know what I mean? It's I get my moods where I want to listen to it. But I would say recently throughout the years and whatnot, I've been kind of like bleeding into other things instead of that. But yeah, I could
Nah,
if
I
somebody
get
shares, so, you know, if you're like, dude, listen to this, I'm probably gonna be like, nah, I get it. That's fucking great. But they ended their set with the song Redemption, which is 100% fucking you know, fucking about God and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro,
But dude,
absolutely.
it's so fucking good, dude. It's so fucking great, you know. And I was like taken back when I saw it live, and I was like, fuck, dude, this is great.
Yeah, they
It's
they
like-
they command. So let's get Lucas' opinions on it. Lucas, do you think August Burns Red commands a certain type of attention when they're on stage?
I
Have you seen them?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we took him to
We went to
Christmas
the
Burns
Christmas
Red
show.
this past year.
Oh,
with
that's awesome.
Shadow of Intent and Brand of
And-
Silence.
and-
Fucking amazing, dude.
Was it? That's in Lancaster. Did they do that in Lancaster? Yeah.
At Freedom Hall, actually, where you guys are
Oh.
playing.
Nice.
Which are you guys playing the same day Killswitch Engaged is?
I don't know for sure. I just know that who we're playing with is No Trigger, and you guys know No Trigger?
It sounds familiar. I'm just curious, if you guys are playing the same day Killswitch Engages, we don't have a show, I will 100% be there.
No, well, that's great. Oh, I got tickets if you guys need them.
Because I know Killswitch Engage is actually playing that same like festival thing. I don't know how many days it is.
I don't know. I thought it was only a weekend thing, like Friday up to Sunday.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
We're playing on a Saturday, but yeah. Luke, what's your background with music, man? You said Green Day earlier, but what's the kind of thing that you're into?
right now,
Right now, yeah.
I'm just kind of, it's very experimental music. Like I am just kind
Nice.
of going down.
Like more instrumental stuff.
Are you still
Yeah,
on that path from that
nice.
like 2 episodes ago?
Kind of.
Oh,
I've
Jesus Christ!
I've gotten into breakcore and drum and bass, jungle drums, a lot of like Y2K-esque sounding music.
And what's your choice instrument to play? All of them.
Currently, your bass. Have you been
Yeah.
practicing your bass?
Not in a while. Not since the files got corrupted. I kind of just
Yeah,
I lost
so-
the motivation.
Yeah, you hit the
Is
same
that
boat
your-
where I did, where it was kind of
Is
like,
that your main thing though? Your main instrument would be the bass.
Whatever I'm needed to play.
he's so
Okay,
flexible,
so
it's
let me
retarded.
rephrase and say, what's the one that you actually would grab if you had a room full of all the instruments? What's the thing that you would grab to decompress?
Honestly, right now I'm kind of interested in picking back up the trumpet.
Oh shit!
I don't know why, but I've just been interested in picking back up the trumpet because that was my first instrument.
Are you decent at it?
I was in concert band.
I don't know how long ago that was. Are you good now?
Am I good now? No, I haven't played it since middle school.
Oh, I got
Bro,
you. Yeah.
Lucas, I whole ass, like, if you did that, I wouldn't be upset. Like, we would need to find a bassist, but that would be whole ass awesome to have a thrash punk band with that ska influence.
I was gonna say, dude, I was gonna borrow Luke for the show in May. We're gonna do another Operation Ivy tribute, and I was like, well, we would need a tribute. Oh, we have another guy, but we're doing auditions right now to see
No.
get a guy. But you're selling yourself well, Luke.
Well, let's see,
I
how
haven't
much
played
is it?
since middle school.
I haven't played since middle school, but I was in I was in jazz band. I was in concert band.
Yeah.
So
Honestly, the biggest thing that we would be looking for is somebody that can hold a tune. So that's about it. So if you could do that, you're
So
fine.
just to give you an idea, me and Lucas never sat down musically before. And like the first time we ever sat down, we warmed up playing Rocksmith and we sat down with instruments and we were just like, it was just, it fell together.
Not to cut you off at
No,
all, but
no.
Rocksmith isn't that the game that you have to actually have an actual instrument to play?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Oh, that's great. That's cool.
That's actually how I learned how to play guitar.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like,
Oh,
man,
maybe
I
I
can
should
get a-
start playing that.
Like one of my guitars is here. I got one on the wall. I got two in a case.
No
Like,
shit.
I have more guitar. Well, I have 2 drum kits, 1 live, 1 practice kit. The practice kit is behind me. It just has some of my real cymbals on it. But
I can buy a trumpet for $300.
just make sure.
Yeah, can you play the trumpet on the Rocksmith?
No.
It's
that's-
guitar and bass.
So it's guitar, bass, and that's it. Apparently, you can link up and do vocals somehow. Not a clue how the fuck to do that.
Imagine playing trumpet on that, and then it's just like, you suck. It's like, all right, easy. I thought this was easy mode.
But no,
Yeah, I gotta wait.
so yeah, I don't know. I really want to get back into the thrash punk thing. I was really only still getting into metal when I met Bree. I wasn't full on into metal yet. Like metal for me, even when I met you, was like A Day to Remember, Volbeat.
Yeah, it's more extreme now.
Yeah, it's a lot more extreme now. I fell down to my shirt. Like, I don't know. Back on the main topic that I was ranting about. Please do not push your religion on people who listen to metal because, like, I'm one of those people who gets judged all the time. Like, oh, you go to satanic metal shows, blah 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 blah. Yeah, because I like the music. I appreciate the fact that the artists are fucking talented, and I like the way it sounds. And I like how technical it is. And I like the fact that these dudes can do insane shit with their vocals that most people would fucking dream about doing. Like,
Right.
it bothers the hell out of me. Like, people got hurt. Don't say it's because of God or religion. It's because of a natural catastrophe that happened to a band. That band has to live with that. Corey, you're active right now. You're in an active band. If your band was playing a show and that happens, you have to live with that. How would that make you fucking feel?
I would honestly just call that guy out, and I wouldn't feel I wouldn't feel bad because I know I didn't have anything to do with that. I'm not fucking retarded. You know what I mean? Like,
But,
I know,
but to know people got hurt at your show because of a natural catastrophe, that has a
Oh,
weight.
sure.
That carries a weight to every fucking band that's on that set list. Those
I
people
think
were there to see them.
Yeah, I mean, would I feel responsible that they were there because of me and that happened? And like if you think in hindsight, but I honestly don't go that far. I don't think I would take responsibility.
No.
in that-
But it
you
would,
know what I mean?
it would carry a certain weight where you'd be like, man, I remember that time people got hurt and someone died at one of my shows. There would absolutely, there's gonna be a song about it. Like you're gonna write a
Oh,
song
sure.
in
I mean,
remembrance for
honestly,
those people.
If somebody, especially if somebody was trying to blame me and say that God killed this person because of my show, I'm gonna write about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's fucking asinine. Look, there's a place. There are bands like August Burns Red and Brand of Sacrifice and Shadow of Intent. Actually, when we went to Christmas Burns Red, every band on the day we went was a Christian metal band. Every band.
Right.
And
Either that or some like fancy band.
so it's one of those things where like there is a place for religion in music, but there is not a place for you to blame injuries at a show because of religion in music. That's fucked. That's
That
not
person
acceptable.
had more malicious intent than they did empathy, and that's what I personally feel is wrong with people that are so hopped up on their religion and thinking that the music that people listen to makes them any different than them. It doesn't.
Like Corey, you've met me. We've talked multiple times now. You've just jumped in just to say hi. I listen to songs about like wearing someone's skin as a flesh suit and shit like that. Like I listen to some really heavy, dark shit, but I'm not that person. I don't come off that way. Like if you took 10 seconds to talk to me. You'd be like, wow, that guy's actually really nice. What the fuck?
No, hold
Well,
on.
so even if you
no,
listen to
now
Misfits
that
or
there is
whatnot,
a camera to show your face,
Do I look?
until you start talking,
I do
and
look
Josh
like a
is the
dick.
same way. You two look like you would break faces.
Corey thought.
No, I
fucking
do
Mason
not.
is the same way too.
Corey thought Lucas was gonna hurt people.
Lucas?
You weren't here. Corey, go
Luke,
ahead.
Hey,
Hold on,
Luke-
wait,
Luke, I
wait,
think at this
Lucas?
point, Luke should know I was fucking with him the whole time. But I was only teasing him because he was so quiet. I don't think Luke was gonna kill anybody or hurt anybody. I was just teasing him because he was so quiet.
Look at Ruby.
But Corey's like, yeah, I feel like Lucas would hurt somebody. Like, honestly, out of all of us, Lucas is the fucking teddy bear.
Yeah, again, yeah, I didn't actually feel any threat or anything. I was just trying to break him out of his shell because he was
But
so quiet.
here's the thing, and I know for a fact from fucking. So we went to see Hatebreed. Actually, Austin was fucking the person who put our wristbands on at the show. We went to see Hatebreed at HMAC, right? And we went to the show, and there was a whirly boy who was whole ass hitting people who weren't in the pit. Like, I got punched like 10 times, and finally I had enough. He came and he punched me like right in the bridge of the nose. So when he fucking punched me, I grabbed him by his pants in the back of his neck, and I fucking threw him back into the pit.
Right, yeah, where you belong.
His buddy came and jumped my ass, like stepped on the side of my ankle and started punching me in the back of the head. That's when Lucas was like, oh, fuck. Yeah, I need to do something. Like,
Right, yeah,
this dude
yeah.
is getting jumped right now. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is
Luke's
going
a good
on?
friend.
So
Yeah.
it's one of those things where if Lucas needs to be called to action, he will. And mind you, I am the fucking, besides Bree, I am the
Wait,
smallest
I've been
person in this group.
fucking up his name. Is it Lucas or Luke?
It's
Doesn't
Lucas.
matter.
It doesn't matter.
I think it
Will?
does.
I used to call him Lukey Wookie for fucking. So,
All right.
funny story, Corey. Me and Lucas weren't friends. Come like Lucas, what 6-7 months ago?
Almost a year ago.
Almost a year ago. I would just walk by him and I would just fucking like ooh woo voice him. I'd walk by and be like ooh woo Lukey Wookie, and then like every time we would do that, like for some reason, like it would just get more perverted. And then all of a sudden we were friends. Like that was
Oh,
it.
you have it.
Like our friendship.
And also Gideon was there, so
and Gideon
I
was
kind of.
there, which I was kind of close with Gideon, and then somehow like Lucas came in and was like, yeah. And I don't know. Me
So
and
I
Lu-
started going break on with you guys.
Yeah, Lucas is fucking meshed. Me and Lucas have meshed well. Lucas, you fell into this group so well. I think the funniest shit ever was you and your drunk tirade of fucking Jewish Nazi Jeremy. Oh man, I'm glad that wasn't on the live stream. That was bad.
Yeah, that was.
To be
Like-
fair,
That was.
everybody was doing it.
Oh god, yeah, we were.
Oh, we were.
Oh
we
yeah,
were
it was fucking.
That
bad.
sounds like the German excuse.
No,
I'm
bro,
the Jewish one.
dude.
I'm sorry, Ed.
No,
German,
dude.
so-
We host our first ever like massive conglomerate episode was it was Christmas, and we hosted
Oh.
we hosted a Christmas podcast. If you scroll up in the podcast chat, you will see the damages from the Christmas podcast.
The
It
two
is
worst
fucking
ones
bad.
were Kyle and Lucas, and Mason was playing babysitter.
Yeah, like, dude, Lucas fell asleep with my toilet, Corey. That's how.
He was hugging it.
I can fall asleep anywhere.
Luke, bro,
And
Corey,
toilets are the best hugger.
Corey, we brought him back into the living room. He was so fucked. So like, we had gotten him fucked up because we were trying to find his limit, and then he was like, "I'm gonna drink a whole case of Twisted Tea after fucking pounding Rumplemints, whiskey, fucking bourbon." He's like,
Oh my God,
"I'm gonna fucking drink this fucking all but 2 cans of Twisted Tea."
his lips go
It's-
purple.
Dude, he was
Essentially what happened was, instead of him celebrating his 21st birthday, with like,
he was afraid of alcohol for fucking few months.
it was bad. It was bad.
Like,
was so
dude,
bad.
we
I
had
celebrated my birthday with another substitute.
yeah, dude,
But
we
that was okay. But
Corey, I was
the
fucking
21st birthday, you're supposed to go out with a bang.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
dude, bro.
we took your ass out on Christmas.
me and Thermic were fucking like legitimately like, oh god, this kid might die. Like, he had the shakes. He was non-responsive. Like, and I immediately, like, I was fucked up, but I used to be a firefighter. So, like, I know key questions to ask.
So I was fucked up as a firefighter.
No, I used to be a firefighter. So, like, as soon as I
Yeah.
realized he was non-coherent, I'm like, where are you? What's your name? When's your date of birth? Where do you
Right.
work? Where are you? Harrisburg. What's your name? Harrisburg. What's your date of birth? Harrisburg. I'm like, Lucas, are you good? He's like, no. I'm like, or he goes, yeah. I'm like, okay, what's your name? He's like, it's Lucas. I'm like, okay, your name's Lucas. Good. And like, where are you? Your house? I'm like, no. Where are you? Like, what city you in? Your house? No. Where are you? Like,
Yeah.
and like he was fading in and out of it mid-converse. He had the shakes. Mason and Josh had to fucking carry him from the bathroom to my couch.
Mhm.
And like,
I mean, I'm right there with you, buddy. Like I had a day like that when I was 21, St. Patty's and whatnot. Yeah, I'm right there with you, buddy.
but it was like, so for like me, I'm like, ah, fuck me. My friend's gonna die on my fucking couch. Like,
Mhm.
dude, me and Bree were like getting up, and Josh were like, Josh was coming downstairs. I was checking my fucking Nest cameras. I'm like, oh god, please tell me he doesn't fucking die. We left Kyle sleep on the floor. He was like, he passed out to the point he was out. But like,
Yeah, he was bad.
so if you ever want to come party with us, Lucas, just fucking be prepared. We
Don't
Yeah,
tell
the-
Mason what your
Rumplemintz,
limits
I think, was-
are.
To be
Rumplemintz was the
Oh,
the
yeah.
liquor for me
Oh.
where I saluted it after polishing off the bottle.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I've
it was
done
21.
that before.
Yeah, 21, and I still to this day cannot drink Rumplemintz.
Oh,
Him.
I can drink it. I
Yeah.
can drink it now.
I don't
How
want
many
to,
times-
so I won't.
So Kevin learned a very valuable lesson when.
I had nothing to do with it. Don't even
Yeah,
say
you
that.
fucking did, bitch.
No, hold on. This time, no. Well, Christmas, yes, that was your fault. But before that,
New Year's was Thurman's
Kevin would not touch Rumplemintz for years up until this past Christmas. And it was because of me.
I drank an entire bottle of Fireball and then decided washing it down with Rumplemintz was a good idea.
Oh my god. But it almost kind of does make sense. It's like the fireball, like the cinnamon burn, and then
Oh, he
Rumplemintz
was,
is like the minty burn.
he was obliterated.
Dude, that's the first time I ever threw up from alcohol. It was bad.
Yeah.
That was not the first time you had alcohol. 'Cause
First
that
time I
was-
threw up from alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was bad, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Rumplemintz put the fear of God in me. Oh shit, Corey, I got some shit here you need to come try. You actually need to come here and try it. I have something that's a family recipe. Lucas, fucking, I
Oh,
have.
it's like a
Oh my
moonshine?
god, that shit is so good.
I have moonshine apple
Mm.
pie boilo. It's a Schuylkill County thing.
Ooh,
Dude,
yeah.
it does
Oh,
not
yeah.
taste alcoholic. It is
I
fucking
actually-
It is.
It is
You said
dangerous.
Perry County?
No.
My
Okay,
Schuylkill
well,
County.
I had a guy that was from Perry County that made that the apple cinnamon moonshine.
What's up, Leagy?
My God, was that so fucking good?
So
It
no,
was- it
this,
was like-
so this is a drink served kind of like a hot coffee, and you only drink it in shots. Like I'll put it in a mug and warm it up for you. You
yeah,
can
that's
add,
how you drink it. I think I drank it from a mason jar, and then I
Dude,
was just like,
well,
this
see,
is
that's
like,
moonshine. This is
no.
boilo. This is boilo.
What is
It's a
boilo?
different.
What
it's
is boilo? I
it
don't
is a
even know what
different-
boilo is.
dude. Ask Lucas what boilo is. It's something you're like, wow, this is really good, and then out of nowhere, it's like, sleep, bitch.
It was literally like I was drinking, like it just tasted like warm apple cider.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
literally.
Yeah, that's
Literally,
that's
and then I'm like, by the way, that's got moonshine
Creeper.
and like seven
His dad's
different
moon-
liquors
his
in it. And
dad's-
Lucas is like, oh fuck.
His dad's apple pie moonshine. Oh my god.
So
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
the smart group, Corey. We go to a show and we drink a little bit and we have fun, and then we come to my house and then we party.
That's what we do in Bland Accuracy. Is we do the show and then we go back to the spot and we have a party.
Well, fuck it. Next time we come see you guys, we go you guys do a show. We come watch you. You come to my house and we have a party.
Oh well, I like the
I
spot.
don't know
You
that
should
all
just
the
come to the
dogs can
spot.
handle that.
Wait, do you guys keep saying I need to talk with Austin to figure out how much it's gonna fucking cost me a month to come or a week to come hang out at the spot with my kid?
I think the
Well,
first
I
step
told-
is just finding when you have free time, because he doesn't charge you for trying it out for the first day or two, whatever. It's just like he'll have a conversation about what you can afford and what you're trying to do. So he's pretty actually like reasonable. So it's so funny that like there's all these other places that people will pay X amount of money for, where all they have to go is to the spot and it's everything they need. And
And you
a
guys
way
keep
better price.
telling me and Lucas to go to the spot. You're like, you can fucking fill your band going to the spot. Like, is that a thing?
Oh
is that...
yeah, dude, it's huge. Yeah, I'm not exaggerating. It's not like if you walk into like a normal house, as soon as you walk into the house, imagine all the walls are gone. You know what I mean? Like it's that big. It's like a fucking like if I think it used to be a martial arts studio. You know what I mean? So it's that big. It's huge.
You know
It
what we
doesn't
have-
look like that though.
You know what we have to do one time? And Crypt Podcast is going to be on you guys. Because we can stream from our phone. I think one time we have to fucking meet up when Blind Accuracy's at the spot and do like an Into the Crypt exclusive Blind Accuracy show. Fucking stream it straight.
Yeah, that's cool.
Dude, that'd
man.
be cool as shit. I would love to fucking do that. And then Corey can play One Drunk Punk for me and I'll fucking sing it with him.
All right, well I'll do that.
Dude, no, that would be... I would love to do something like that. And for some reason, I don't know, we invited you guys on the podcast once, and, like, you're, like, so, I get Dragon Corps. They're, like, literally spread out across the globe. They got people in Canada, people in Australia, people in England, people in the United States. So,
Right.
like...
Apparently, we have most of our fans are in Germany. I
Ger-
don't know why.
I don't know. Maybe the punk scene hasn't died in Germany, but
Yeah,
I don't know, that'd be super fucking cool. Like you guys make up a set list, and we fucking figure it out. And we like if I gotta bring my shit to fucking stream it in my computer or whatever, like I gotta.
Just remember, Corey, it's okay to put past songs in your set list.
I know. I think.
You're like, I gotta play all the new ones. No, you don't.
I try to.
That's
I
what
try
makes
to
it
tell.
good.
Yeah, it wasn't so much that. It was more so. We thought it was Loxodonta that you guys wanted to hear, so we put that in. And but we're also like.
It was great to hear that song live, by the way. I appreciate
Oh,
that.
cool. Yeah, but we have so many like at this point that it is impossible to put all of them into one set. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So we have to pick and choose at this point.
So you think that's something we can do? Like, do you think
of course,
do you
man.
think we can work that out? How much you think you guys need to deliberate and how much you want from us to do it? But I would love to do it. I would absolutely love to do it. I would love to do like we'll come hang out with you guys. We stream a show. Hell, we'll host a fucking podcast from that night. And like we'll
Sure.
talk about something. You guys throw a song. It would just be cool as shit. I would love to do something like that. And I know you guys are a little more hip and into that. Like if we asked Holdfast to do that, they'd be like, no. not knocking them. I cannot wait to have Cole and Dave come drink
I
with
know
us. Like
those guys are fucking awesome. Yeah.
so.
No,
Jason's going to be like tickled pink
oh yeah.
to drink whiskey with.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be
Dave.
fucking so happy to drink with them. Dude, I was
I know.
happy to drink with you when you came over and we were having a drink together. I was like, oh hell yeah, drinking with Corey.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. All of us are excited to do the tour thing with Holdfast, and because I love their music, and you know, obviously that type of music in a bar is always going to go well. It seems like it always goes well. So I think that entire tour is going to be just fucking awesome. So I'm looking forward to that. But your question as to if yeah, dude, of course, like any time. It's like basically just like, you know, messaging me, and then we'll try to figure out when because we usually do it on Thursdays. It doesn't have to be on a Thursday, but we could figure out a certain date where we're gonna practice. And I know right now we're getting ready for launch, and so we're gonna not have any distractions. We want to get
No,
that right.
absolutely. I get that.
Yeah.
We can definitely future date that shit.
Yeah, and then once that's done, then we haven't been reaching out or trying to get any shows. We're actually trying to not accept any shows right now because we want to start working on the second album. And I think, and that right there is a perfect time if you guys wanted to come out and hang out and whatnot.
So,
we do a little.
Can I
jam and
interrupt
whatnot.
you? I would
Nope.
think this would be the best birthday gift ever.
Oh no.
So my birthday is on Saturday, July 1st.
Oh no.
That would be cool as shit. That would be fucking awesome. Hell, I'll bring all the alcohol.
No, we're not gonna say no to that.
like, say, and we'll bring the whole goddamn Crypt cast. I don't give a shit. I'll bring it. I'll fucking. we found out we can fit 5 people in my new car. So no, that'd be cool as hell. I would love it. Like, you guys want to do it as a birthday gift for me? That would be the best birthday gift ever. Like, for me, music is everything. I fucking love music. Music keeps me alive. Music is an everyday part of my life. There was not a moment where time does not go by where I'm not listening to music, unless I'm doing this podcast, because even then I listen to podcasts or listen to music before the podcast. Like, that would be super goddamn cool. Would you guys be down if they can make that work?
As of right now, I'm like the worst person to know if we have a show that day because it is a Saturday. But my calendar, I don't have anything. But then again, I don't even have launch on my
Well,
calendar.
yeah. So if not, we'll make it work. Cryptcast, we make it work? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm down. We can shoot for the future. I'd absolutely be fucking stoked on that. That would be fucking
the
really
other
cool
thing
shit.
too, for you guys, if you're planning on if we're doing that, the space is big enough and there's plenty of fucking couches that all you guys, if you wanted to stay the night, you could if you wanted to, so that you could drink all night, party, and then do whatever you got to do, sleep, and then drive home safe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I feel you there. I'm not. Even when we went to see Holdfast at XL Live, and I had kind of
I know. I missed that one. I really wanted to see that.
Overdriver.
Yeah, dude, we were shooting pool. U2 is not our thing. For the opening band, we shot pool like the whole time, and they played literally like an hour set. It was long. Like, so we were all slamming drinks during happy hour. By the time Holdfast was done, I'm like, yeah, no drivey for me.
Yeah. I get
And
that.
I only owned my new car for like a week. Absolutely fucking not. No, thank you. So no, that'd be something fucking cool. All right, so let's kind of touch on the core topic of this episode. So childhood memories. Corey, you got a good childhood memory? Something that always stands out to you? No? Bullshit. You don't got any good childhood memories?
Well, not good enough to like not bring down the vibe.
Bro.
I think everything's all right.
Don't worry, it'll be brought up anyway.
All right, fine. Corey don't want to go. Let's go. Lucas, good childhood memory? Something that always stands out that you always remember? And I'm counting it. So just to be fucking fair here, I'm counting up to the point we're considered adults because really, like, I'm still a fucking child. Like, 100% still a child.
That's a twist.
Yeah. So like childhood memories up until the point where like your parents finally like, yo, you're a fucking adult. Like, fuck off. Like something that stands out, Lucas. What do you got?
Yes. So back in middle school, we had a PS3 in the rec room, and one of my friends, he snuck his copy of Black Ops 2. And
Concentration
so
camp?
yeah. So he had snuck his copy of Black Ops 2 in, and we would sneak into the rec room, and the thing is, like, the rec room had a lock on it and had a lock cover, and we finessed that bitch open.
So
with,
for
like,
people
butter
who don't
knives.
know, Lucas had gone to school and spent most of his time at what we refer to as concentration camp, and what Hershey likes to refer to as the greatest place on earth, Milton Hershey.
Now,
Oh, that's actually really interesting. That's cool,
Yeah.
man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we refer if we ever refer to concentration camp, that's what we're talking about, Milton Hershey School.
he really is our little.
Go back. Go
Auschwitz
ahead,
baby.
Lucas. I just wanted to fill them in because not like I knew Corey didn't know what we were referring to as concentration camp.
Yeah.
I literally was like, what fucking Call of Duty is that?
So go on because this is fucking hilarious because this is the most uptight place on the fucking in Pennsylvania. It has to be.
Yeah, so we would
like right
sneak
down
in
the
there
road.
at night and fucking like during school nights too. We would go in there and like play until like 3, 4 in the morning, just grinding Call of Duty
You goddamn hero.
offline. This is like base pre-patch Call of Duty too because we didn't have access to the internet.
Right. It's probably
So all we had was the base maps, and we were playing like fucking town on zombies.
yeah.
Oh god, that's such a bad map. I'm sorry. But that
Town
is...
was better than Transit.
Oh fuck yeah, Transit was fucking garbage.
Oh wait, I got it. So let's go through our ages real quick because I'm curious about the first time you guys actually experienced online gaming.
Oh man, you gonna call me out like this? You fucking serious?
I'll say it. I'm 32 right now. So when I first experienced Call of Duty, it was like the first fucking game, and fucking dude, I remember like
So Modern Warfare
saying that I'm
2?
sick of whatnot. No,
Modern
it was
Warfare?
before that one.
COD
Yeah,
4
like,
was
Are you
online.
talking
I
Call of
don't- I
Duty
don't-
3?
Yeah,
Okay,
are
I
you
don't know.
talking like OG
Think
like
of,
LAN party Call of Duty? Because that's
think
where
of-
I am.
Yeah, okay, so which one is this one? The one with the it was like my favorite fucking map, but it was the one that had the like a church and a bell tower. Like if you went up there, you could fucking snipe bitches
World at
from
War.
everywhere.
That's World at War.
No, it's not that one. I
Nope,
swear to
not
Christ,
that,
it's
not that one.
Nope.
That's got to
It's
be
way
Modern.
Modern
that one.
Warfare.
Yeah, it's Modern Warfare.
It's not that. It's
It
not.
has to be
wasn't-
Call of
it
Duty
wasn't-
3.
I promise. I was gonna say it's
I
not Modern
don't-
Warfare.
I don't
it was,
remember
it,
enough
it was,
Call of
it was
Duty.
in World War
What's
II.
the gun? What's the gun?
You know what? We have the internet.
Yeah, I was
I'm
gonna
gonna-
say if
gonna do
it's a
that.
World War II, it has
I'm
to be
gonna
Call
do
of Duty
that.
1. It has to be 2, 3, or World
I
of
think
War.
It's 2. Call of Duty 2.
Also, Corey, can I
I
just say thank you for joining us tonight? I appreciate it. With us
It's
being
two.
downcast
It's
members,
two.
I
It's
appreciate
2.
it.
Oh yeah, well yeah, dude. I saw you hanging out here. I was like, oh, chit chat. But yeah, it's Call of Duty 2, and I remember being a young kid and staying home sick. I'm assuming, and because I have siblings, so like you can't share, and so I had all the games to myself at that point, and I hopped online, and this was like when that was like brand fucking new. It was kind of like it was bananas to be like, wait, nobody has to be in the same room and we can still play together. That's fucking crazy, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I just remember hearing like, I'm sure you guys remember or you have an experience of this, especially with the Xbox and whatnot. As soon as you fucking get online, it's just as soon as everybody shows up on the leaderboard, it's like. Oh, like just this loud ass noise and shit, like this obnoxious fucking noise, and you're like either you mute it or you just figure it out. And I remember I would be quiet because I had this trauma experience where because of my me being so young, I had that being like a
Squeaker
kid,
voice.
yeah, the squeaker voice, yeah. and I would be like on the or the bell tower, like like, hey guys, watch out, man, they're over there, like, and they're like, oh,
You're up in
fucking
the tower!
Shut the fuck up!
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Bro, why are
And
you
it-
fucking from New York all of a sudden?
Right,
over
yeah,
there!
yeah, right. Get over there. But yeah, then I got so insecure. I was like, never gonna talk again. Never gonna talk to anybody again.
And now you're the lead singer of probably for me, one of the best fucking local punk bands. So I think that's fucking hilarious.
Thanks,
Where you
brother.
come from?
Yeah, I still have my insecurities and whatnot, but yeah, I think that's my experience for my first experience of online gaming. So that's my question for you guys, by the way.
So
Like your
first online gaming experience for me, and oh man,
Was it Halo?
no, wasn't Halo.
Oh, you didn't. Well, we don't have to do the age thing.
So
I
I'm
was looking at
31.
that.
I'm 31 going on
Oh,
32.
you're right there with me. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, for me, it was Counter Strike. Big
Oh, no
surprise.
shit.
So
Yeah.
a bunch of the guys knew. So for me, it was Counter Strike, my first online gaming experience. And just like you, I was like, "Hey, they're over there!" And all the fucking
Right. Yeah.
fucking 18-year-old dudes were like, "Shut the fuck up, you little fucking squeaker ass bitch!" And I'm like, "Oh."
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I was like, oh my god, nobody's ever talked to me like that.
yeah. So for me, it was Counter Strike.
I thought I was special.
So for me, it was
You know?
Counter Strike, and it was a big deal for me because Counter Strike actually started. So Corey, here's a backstory on me. Counter-Strike actually started my. So I was very into competitive gaming. So
Sure.
as my early age and even as a teenager, I was doing the competitive side of Counter-Strike, and I was
Oh, no
doing.
kidding. Yeah.
I was doing so. I was a member of Optic Gaming, and I was doing
Oh, shit.
the Sniper League. So
Right.
that was before like big.
You're fucking deadly on Counter Strike.
I fucking not no more, bro. That game became so much, and I hate to say this, it became so much cancer that I was like, oh fuck no. Like, so
Yeah.
and Thermic knows, like, I fucking drifted away from that fucking real
Did
far.
you fuck off with the basically modern day? I know a lot of people won't like
so
that. But,
I
the
ended.
Valorant, it's like the new, thing with the magic and all that shit. You know,
Fuck
what I mean?
Valorant.
It's not.
Sorry, Thermic, I love you. Latch, if you're here, I love you. You're a beautiful
I'll play
Mexican.
Valorant with all you guys, by the way. We should do that.
You play Valorant?
No, dude. Well, yeah, sure, I have it, but like,
Oh,
it's
fuck
free.
yeah!
So, but dude, I constantly, dude, I had people, you know how like if you're drinking a lot, and whatnot, your voice gets deeper and deeper, and whatnot.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell
I had people like were like convinced at one point, not so much anymore, I guess, but like they were like, dude, are you Brimstone? And I was like, no, I'm not fucking Brimstone. And then after a while, I was just like, yeah, I'm fucking Brimstone.
Corey, I just
pretended to be Brimstone's voice actor.
Corey, I just want to say that you're like one of the few people in the world who's made me feel tall, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, dude, it's the
I'm
least I
sorry.
could do.
I'm sorry. But no, so for me it was Counter-Strike. I started in Counter-Strike. I'm 31 years old, gonna be 32 July 1st. So I started in Counter-Strike. That was my first online experience. But so, and I'm gonna give a little backstory. A lot of people probably don't know, and some of us do know. So I didn't really get into competitive gaming until I met some asshole online named Thermic. He was
you.
he was fresh out of jail, and we were against each other in Black Ops 2 on League Play. And our
I thought you
team
meant real jail, but all right.
no,
I'm
no, no, no,
following.
no. He was real jail. Real jail.
Real jail.
He's
Alright, real
fresh
jail,
out of
okay.
real jail. And
Thermic, real jail.
so
Mhm.
like we it was Black Ops 2. It was maybe the first couple months of the game, right, Thermic? It wasn't very late. It was, I wouldn't say it was early, but it wasn't middle of game life either. But
It was like November
so
because
together
the game came out in October.
So together, like, we played each other, and we were fucking shitting on each other's teammates,
Wait,
and we were...
Wait, Thermic here was the one that went to jail?
Yeah, Thermic
Mhm.
was in jail.
Oh, Thermic. Austin and I went to jail.
So,
Nice.
so Thermic is Josh, for those who... Because we refer to each other as normal names. I'm so used to referring to him as Thermic, I've done it for fucking years at this point. But, so when I really
I didn't
got...
mean to say that like I was proud or anything.
When I-
but I thought that was interesting.
I am.
So,
The
like...
only reason I say I'm proud
we have
is because I
interesting
learned a
We'll
lesson.
get
I-
it. We'll
I
get
get
it.
excited 'cause I
We'll
wanted
get
to talk
into
about it.
sad childhood memories
Yeah,
of being
yeah.
arrested at
Yeah.
some point. But so like when I got really into hardcore is when I met Thermic. Like it was fucking like 2 a.m. on Call of Duty Black Ops 2 playing League Play, and like he was shitting on my team, I was shitting on
Oh,
his
they got
team,
shafted.
and we were like, me and him were always 1-for-1. He would kill me, I'd kill him. He would kill me, and I'd kill him. So the funny thing is, and what people don't know is that actually created what was known even to this point was Pure Power Gaming. We created a competitive professional Call of Duty team, never meeting each other until that night. So like
Huh.
I got super, like I was playing competitive Counter-Strike up until that point, and then I was playing
Right.
the E-Sniper League, and then I met Thermic, and I left PC, I left Optic, I was like, I'm gonna own my own team. And I owned my own team up until 2017.
Not too far.
So like,
no, we were in the house.
so
'cause
like,
we had Dewey.
it's a wild fucking ride. Like, oh, none of my friends that I have currently I've met in real life beforehand, besides Kyle. Like all of the friends I
Right.
have now, I met them online, I met them gaming, I met them at work. Lucas is like,
You didn't meet me gaming.
I met you online still though, but like,
You for me are well, actually all you guys were the first people that I've ever met in real life, like where I met you guys online first. You know what I mean?
Well, you kind of met it. We talked to you guys at
Yeah, but
the
I-
Holdfast show, but that didn't count. You didn't know.
Oh,
like the
yeah, I didn't
podcast
know
wasn't
who
even
you
a
were.
twinkle in our fucking eye at that point. I wasn't
Right,
even.
right.
I wasn't even friends with Lucas. I don't even think he worked at UPS yet.
Right.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
So,
I started working.
yeah,
I was there in February.
Thermic, your age, your first online competitive gaming experience, your first online gaming experience. This Corey took over the show. Fuck it, we're doing it.
Yeah.
That fits in.
Welcome back
Yeah.
to another episode of Into the Crypt. It's your boy Corey.
Bro, anytime you want to fucking join us, I love fucking talking to you. You're fucking amazing.
Yeah, you guys are cool.
And by the way, again, I appreciate and we appreciate your support. Like every post I make or we make
Of
on the
course,
podcast
man, yeah.
page, you're the fucking first person. I don't know if you don't have a life or again if you're stalking us, but you're like, yeah, like that. And I'm like, God damn.
I think it's maybe because I have my whole thing filtered to like if there's like somebody that posts something that's like annoying, it's just like they got like maybe 3 chances until it gets too annoying, and I'm like, I don't want to experience that. So then I just, basically, I don't like get rid of them as a friend or anything, but like I just don't want to see it anymore.
But at this
see
point,
less button.
You guys don't post anything that like gets annoying, so I'm just like,
So,
so
dude,
you're on
seriously.
the feed, so when I see it, I'm just like, yeah, there's the guys, yeah. I'll give
you
it a
are
like,
you are
obviously.
absolutely part of the Into the Crypt family. You're part of my family. I have no,
look at
I
that.
have no
I got
hesitation.
adopted.
I have no hesitation calling you family, Corey. You fit with us
that's nice.
well. You were so
Thanks,
nice
you
to
just
us
have
when we
to
met
deal
you
with
live.
the fact that I am the mom.
Yeah, she's
I'm fine with
mom.
that. I mean, that just
But,
means
ser-
they got
seriously,
10 more
Corey,
10 moms now.
We appreciate all of your fucking likes and the support that you give us because you're
Yeah,
as of
dude.
right now, like as of guests we've had and people who've been with us and even friends
Sure.
we've had, you're the person who's first on everything. Hell, you beat me.
I'm
No,
first?
motherfucker, you beat.
That's actually cool.
No, you beat me to changing Facebook profiles and liking my own posts from the Into the Crypt page. So
Yeah,
you
well,
fucking beat
fucking
me. So
Get
like,
better.
and
fucking
I'm doing it.
bro.
So at this point, I don't know if you're outside my fucking window, but thank you,
Yeah.
Corey, and I appreciate
You
it.
got it,
And
man.
anytime you want to fucking jump in on an episode, I don't think we fucking care. I love having you. You're great to talk to. You're an awesome person.
I'm really hoping somebody was just like, yeah, I got a problem with that.
Yeah,
No,
fuck
no.
you.
No, none of us have a problem.
Stealing our thunder.
None of us have a problem. I don't think Lucas. Do you
Damn
act?
it, Corey!
No, So Holdfast takes you guys as a threat. Like they're
No,
like
they don't.
we
No.
no
Yes,
no
they do.
They want to
Oh,
fucking
yes,
beat
they
you.
do.
That's why they're coming to my house.
We're
for
not
this
even
pod-
in the same genre, dude.
Dude,
oh, you mean your
they're-
podcast?
Yeah.
Dude,
Say.
but
They
still,
are
they're
ready
like-
to get obliterated.
Dave and Cole are
Aw.
like, we have to beat Corey in blind accuracy. And I'm like,
Yeah.
bro,
Oh.
that's fucking
Would it be weird
rough.
if I? Well, I'll probably. I don't know when that's gonna be, but I would
April
love to, like,
22nd.
Yep.
let me check. That would be so funny to like just crash and just like we're gonna beat them, and then I'm there. It's just like
Here's
does
the
it still
thing.
count?
If you're gonna do that,
'Cause I'm here,
Corey,
buddy.
so, Corey,
I
no,
don't
no,
know-
no,
I don't know if I-
before,
I'm not promising anything. I don't know if I
before
can.
we get into the thermic, if you wanted to crash that, they're coming to the compound. They're coming to my house. They don't even
no,
want to do it from. They're not like you guys. They're not like, oh yeah, we'll teach everybody to use Discord. They're like, no, we're coming to you. And I've tried to talk them out of.
They're already beating us. Then that's
They're
honestly,
I
that's
tried to talk them out of it 3 times. They're like, no, we're
That's-
coming to your house. Have alcohol. And I'm like, okay.
And Mason's
Au-
like,
Au-
"Bet,
Austin
I
is
got
the one
it."
that wanted to do that to be fair, and whatnot. Because oh well, you guys remember. I don't know if you remember that, but yeah, he was the one that had the most trouble with the whole Discord thing, and he was just like, dude, he's like, I fucking hate this.
So if
He's
you
like,
want to
"Why
crash
can't we
that,
just-"
Corey,
He's like, they're already drinking. Why aren't we there? And I was like, I'm sorry, Austin. I thought this was so easy. I don't understand why.
So seriously, if you want to beat that, Corey, I'll give you my address for April 22nd. You're just gonna have to fucking be here. Now I'll give you alcohol, but they're like, no, blind accuracy
think we
can't
have,
top hold fast. Dude,
Unless
th-
anything changes, we have I think we have a show in Baltimore. So
Corey,
I won't be able to
they-
do that.
they've
But
got-
that would have been great.
They've gone so far to fucking name their own episode. It's Hold Fast After Dark.
Oh, nice. Cool.
So anyway, Thermic, online, your age, first time online gaming.
27, gonna be 28. You know.
He's a baby. Lucas is the baby.
Oh yeah. First game.
Online experience.
I would have to say Killzone.
Damn. What that?
Oh, you said Killzone. I
That
thought you
was-
said Killzone.
That was
Yeah, Killzone's a fucking sick game, dude. Yeah. Whatever happened to Killzone?
Yeah, it really died out because of PlayStation. But yeah, I don't play a whole lot of online. Just because I wasn't actually really allowed to.
Right. Yeah, I hear you.
Lucas, you're a Halo guy, aren't you?
That wasn't not my first online experience.
No. It was Call of Duty. That was it.
Nope.
No.
No, Halo was before Call of Duty.
Lucas, you're what?
Yeah.
21 years old, right?
I'm 21,
Baby.
and we probably had around the same time of online experience. To be honest, I was playing Command and Conquer too. Red
Oh
Alert.
my God! Really?
Yeah,
Played that.
Yeah.
I played that offline.
I was playing Red Alert online on the family computer.
Damn.
Dude, I was introduced to gaming at a very young age. I was playing, I was a baby playing the PlayStation.
So here's gonna be a funny thing when we transition to Bree here. Bree's first online gaming experience was what?
Are we talking about PC gaming?
Period.
Not just online.
Online gaming experience.
Yeah, mainly the idea of like.
Also, your
when you-
age, because I know you're old.
You don't have
Also,
to-
I'm
you-
21.
You don't have to say your age, but I was just saying like.
I am
The idea-
freshly 32 years old.
Bro,
Thank
you missed
Hey!
the last episode. We sung "Happy Birthday" to her ass.
Oh, that's
Yep.
awesome! Congratulations, happy birthday!
No.
Could have been here. You would have sounded way better than all of us.
Doubt it, man. When I drink, I just purposely don't give a fuck.
Neither did I. I was trying to.
She was
end
trying
the
to get away
freaking
from it.
Podcast
How long ago was her birthday? When
Last
was
week.
your birthday?
Really last
Last
week.
Last week.
Yep, last
Let's-
week.
Yeah.
Let's do it, boys. We got this.
No,
we got
don't
this.
you dare. Don't
Happy
you fucking do that.
birthday
No.
to
No.
you.
I will shut
I'm
this damn
gonna keep going.
podcast
Happy
down.
birthday
Stop it.
to you. Happy
Josh did this
birthday,
thing Kevin forgot. It was
dear
like, oh, we're gonna have a podcast. And Josh was like, wait, we've got like 6 minutes. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Dude, we were gonna end the
so
podcast
pissed.
and we waited to sing. Thermic made us wait to
That's
fucking
so
sing
bad.
happy birthday. But here's the problem: I'm trying to fucking cancel the podcast for my birthday, so I don't have to go through it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, but we'll still be there. You're still gonna go through it.
Oh, yes.
Well, you said
Oh,
your
yes, he
birthday's on
is.
April something.
No, I'm July 1st.
Oh yeah, July 1st. Yeah, but you
Yep.
said you wanted to do the if it's possible, to do the spa thing,
Yeah, hell yeah.
so you couldn't cancel the podcast.
No, I couldn't. I would. It would be a shame, and I would never do that to you guys. You guys are underrated as fuck. So, Bree, your first online gaming experience was what? Halo with your dad?
No, it was some other game with my dad. Actually,
He's gonna go
No.
look for the answer.
no. I've been gaming. Oh, probably since I was 9 or 10. Because I got a PS1 portable that I still have.
Ooh, Nice. I don't know where mine went.
Oh, I still have mine.
Nice. Good for you.
It's at my grandparents' house.
I think the
Safekeeping?
last game that I got, remember the cartridges and all that stuff? I got the I think I had the Rainbow Six version of Vegas, I think it was. on
Holy
that thing.
fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Bro.
I don't remember my game though. Was it Tekken?
Yeah.
I think
Tekken?
it might have
PS
been Tekken.
Was it Tekken? Wow.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
it might have
well,
been-
Tekken's Tekken. Yeah.
I think it might have been Tekken. And then
All right.
after that, I got in kind of bonding with my dad was gaming.
Yeah, yeah, I hear you.
So he used to play Halo.
Oh.
We played that with him, like Monopoly, different stuff like that. And then, as far as PC, I didn't start.
Or it doesn't nothing so much about PC or whatnot, just like gaming console, anything really. Like you know what I mean?
Oh
It doesn't
yeah.
have to be PC. Yeah, could be consoles.
But as far as PC, that was what
COD
when we
Zombie.
bought the house.
Yeah, COD
COD
Zombies.
Zombie.
COD Zombies.
Almost 5 years ago.
You know, Corey, at some point, we have a fire pit out back. We're going to have to invite you over. You're going to have to come hang out, have a drink, a few with us, sit next to the fire, bring your
Be
lady
more
with.
than happy to, man.
That'd be fucking
Um,
awesome. I would love to
Piss
hang
off
out
our
with.
neighbors.
I would personally. I would love to hang out with a Corey on a personal level and just fucking.
With
chill.
a Corey. Well, I can
With-
find you a Corey, buddy.
No, with Corey, with you on a personal
The
level.
Corey.
The Corey, the
The
blind
Corey.
actor. So
I
And
don't
it-
want to say that the whiskey's hitting, but
I don't know. I spent a lot of my life growing up being like, my parents were like, oh, competitive gaming's never gonna get you anywhere, and music's never gonna get you anywhere, and like, now I'm at the point where I'm like, look, I have a job, I host a podcast, I'm getting back into music, and what do you guys do? Oh, that's right, drink Monday through Friday, and nothing. That's right. Okay. You're like your life's more boring than mine. So I'm at the point in life where I'm like, wow, they lied to me. Fuck.
I think the difference between your family and our family is that we do more throughout the year that are smaller things, but they're more impactful for us. So like going to concerts.
Yeah, that's the problem.
to-
None of our family is blood related. It's not even a
Well,
problem. I fucking love it.
I'm right there with you, buddy. My dad was adopted, so like I think 25% of my family. But I think that's like an awesome thing about growing up in that way. It's like you start to realize like family doesn't have anything to do with blood relations and anything. It's just like people that care for you.
And the older you get, the more you realize that. I realized
Oh.
that really
Oh.
fucking young. That my family was a bunch of hypocritical assholes. Which I think for me, as far as the darker music aspect, hits home a lot more because of listening to all of my family pretty much being like, oh, well, you're the outcast, you're this, you're going to hell, you're gonna be a horrible person, this, that, and the third. I turned out better than anybody in my family ever anticipated. So
Yeah. Yeah, sure, man. And you said you found your type of music based off of that being a black sheep.
Oh hell yeah! I think
Yeah.
all of us in this group, Thermic,
Yeah.
Bree, and Lucas that we have right now, all of our music was found being a black sheep. Like, my dad is heavy, and Bree can attest to this. Country, 100% country, and like, I can listen to old school country, but for me, like, it started with punk rock, pop punk,
Right.
shit like that, and then like my uncle Keith introduced me to Metallica, Megadeth, Dio, one of my fucking tops, and then from there, like, being the black sheep sent me down the rabbit hole where I found bands like Pantera and shit like that, like Iron Maiden, and it
Right.
just keep getting heavier. Then I found Morbid Angel, and then like one of the biggest things that I'm proud of, and I'm super happy that I get to experience it with Lucas and Thermic, and all the podcast team, I found bands like Creator and Sepultura, and like, I don't know, metal became like this encompass of my life because a lot of metal. So when I was growing up, so in my teenage years, and same for you, Corey, because we're not far off, a lot of punk wasn't the punk that most people know. It wasn't Rancid. It wasn't Misfits. It was
You mean
Fallout.
on the radio?
Yeah.
Well,
It-
yeah.
it-
That's not punk.
no, but it was like the lovey-dovey stuff. It was so
Right. It's radio pop punk. Yeah.
So one of my favorite bands that I love that's in the pop punk category that I fucking regret not going to see at HMAC was Bowling for Soup. Because they're just
Oh, sure.
dude,
yeah,
they're
okay.
so fucking goofy and I love
Yeah.
it. But
Yeah.
like my love for metal kind of made me who I am. There's a lot of metal songs that taught me like, okay, so Iron Maiden didn't teach me a lot and Metallica didn't teach me a lot, but there were songs from Rancid and shit like that in even my early punk days that taught me to just be me, that my
Right, yeah.
family didn't have the control and that the music they listened to didn't reflect on me, that I can be my own self. And that was when I joined punk music, even as a bassist and a vocalist, like that was important to me because like
Right,
doing
yeah.
punk was self individuality to me. Like even still in Schuylkill County, like country music is the dominant, and if it's not country music, people are listening to a radio station called T102 where they're still listening to like U2 and shit like that. And
By the way, guys, I'm gonna be honest here. I got nothing against you two. I think those guys are fucking great too. Those guys know how to put on a fucking show.
so for me, that it was never really my type of music. It
Yeah,
it
doesn't-
didn't really
I think
call
it
to
was
me.
like- I just watched a documentary about you two. It was on that Disney Plus with David Letterman and whatnot. And I just like I never really was. Well, no, I'm like I have an appreciation for them now, but I didn't really care about them before that. And I watched the whole thing, and they wanted to revisit all the songs that they wrote throughout their entire career, and strip it down to the bare bones of the song, like take all the explosives, like the heavy like loud guitar, and they just wanted to basically make it an acoustic set and see if they can still make it magical or like find that song, like why did they write it, if they could find that meaning, make it into an acoustic song. So essentially it was them making their whole set into an acoustic song.
Yeah.
But when they did it, it was like, and they were like talking about it and all that stuff, I was like, I just appreciated them as musicians. I was like, wow, you guys are fucking, that's fucking great. Like it was good. I liked it. So whenever I hear about you two, like before I was kind of like you two, I was like, just kind of like one ear, like and then out the other. But like now I like, if I hear you two, I'm like, yeah, those guys are like, they're actually pretty fucking smart musicians. They're pretty fucking good.
So, but-
It's like 32-year-old talking about YouTube. Yeah, they're good, I guess.
Man, it's definitely a judgmental thing, and like you would never catch Thermic saying YouTube is good, and I don't think you would ever catch like any of us on our side. But
Sure.
That was the Madden band.
so let's bring
I'm
this up.
totally fine being the guy that says that they're actually
But
good.
so let's bring this up and off topic because this episode Corey joined us, so this episode
Yeah.
definitely.
Corey's here to talk about you two. All right, guys.
But seriously, I think as people who appreciate music and have been to a lot of shows, and Corey, like, my time, 31 years old, I probably played between when I was a teenager. So I started playing shows live at 14, and I stopped playing. I stopped playing shows live when I meet you, Brie. Well, how old was I? I'm having a brain fart.
It was
We've been
yesterday.
together for 12 years.
So
I
For
think
me-
we were like 18, 19.
for me, I started to appreciate, like, as a musician, even if it's not your style of music, I've learned that you kind of appreciate the music for what it is,
Right. Yeah.
and not
exactly.
not necessarily what it's about or its just fan base, because I may not be a fan of like the vocals or anything like that, but for me,
Sure.
I could listen to a band and be like, wow, musically they're super talented. I may
Yeah.
not be a fan of the vocals, but they're super talented. And here, Corey, and I'm not trying to pump you up, and I know you fucking hate this,
I
but like,
don't like where this is going.
no, bro, so
Good.
when I got to see you guys,
Sorry.
when I got to see you guys in Holdfast for the very first time, you made such a big impact on me coming from the rock bottom of depression and just getting to hear you guys play. I was like, wow, like I haven't been into punk in years, and I was like, you guys reignited my passion for punk. That's where I came from, and I lost that along the way somewhere. But like overall,
Well-
like you
Well,
guys,
let me say that doesn't.
I
That's
know
like
where you lost
not so
that.
as uncomfortable as I would take it if it was like a personal thing. But no, that's the band and whatnot. You know what I mean? And that's what we're trying to do. Like basically, kind of
so-
like remind people why that's
you
it's
jumped
fun
in,
to listen to.
You jumped in too early. So
I?
like you have Uncle Kentucky, which is
There's some
fucking
water in this
hilarious.
bowl.
It goes nowhere. But there are certain
yeah.
there
Perfect.
are certain parts in your lyrics and things that you write that I relate to, that I'm like, so like One Drunk Punk. Before
Yeah.
I met Bree, One Drunk Punk kind of sums up where I kind of was in life and what was
Right,
going
yeah.
on. So
Yeah.
like that's why I wanted to hear that song live so fucking bad.
I
But,
got
like,
you, man.
So it's just one of those things where, like, as a musician, and Lucas is very much into music, you learn to appreciate everything, even if it's not your thing. And like,
Yeah.
I get knocked a lot by like Kyle and Mason be like, "Oh, you're just into metal." I listen to a lot more than just metal because I like the way it sounds. Like, you would not look at me with how I'm dressed right now on camera and be like, "Oh yeah, that guy listens to Celtic punk and Blind Accuracy," which is, you guys are the epitome of modern East Coast punk right now. Like, you wouldn't look at me and be like, "Oh yeah, that's what he listens." But I fucking love it. I'm here for it. I am here for what you guys do.
Well, that's fucking encouraging for sure. Yeah.
It absolutely should be, because so I'm gonna bite the bullet on this for all of us. We went into listening to the first album from Blind Accuracy, into the show with Hold Fast, going, how much could they change? I talked about it with Lucas, right, Lucas?
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. And I
I'm
talked
upset because my game crashed right after I opened a fucking chest.
I talked about it with Thermic, and I talked about it with Bree, and we were like, how much could Blind Accuracy change? And honestly, as you guys move on through the evolution of Blind Accuracy, and I fucking hate to say this because as a musician, I don't ever want this to be the fact. Your first album is gonna become null and void and lost to the void.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, it's like that album that we put out is, and I think I told you when I was talking to you when we were there in person, that you were happy with the show, and I said, yeah, and you said something about it. It sounds, all the songs sound different, and I was like, yeah, I mean, it was like bad news to me because
No, it should be
was-
good news, motherfucker.
Well,
Good news.
But it was bad news because it was I already knew it. It was just like the album doesn't sound like I wanted it to be. I wanted it
So
to sound like what we sound like when we're live. You know what I mean? So if you liked it live, I'm happy about that, obviously. But I think that we took the mental notes and all that stuff. So the second album, we're gonna do our best to try to make it sound as authentic as possible. So I'm looking forward to it.
So let's get into this. Corey kind of deviated us, so let's get into our worst childhood memories. Bree, you got a worst childhood memory?
I'll be right back. I'm grabbing a beer. For
No,
getting
go
into
grab a
that.
beer. I gotta grab a drink. We're gonna deviate
Holy
this off to
shit.
Bree. Bree, your worst childhood memory since not last. Corey deviated us.
Am I allowed to talk about that?
Yes, your worst childhood memory. What is the worst thing?
As long as you word it in a.
Word it in a manner that wouldn't get us fucking. Well,
Pretty much my entire life has been just emotional, physical, and verbal abuse. To the point where at 32, I'm now realizing that it's not acceptable.
So
And
just to
it
cut it in, Bree,
never
Latch
should've
stream
been.
is great. We have Corey joining us from Blind Accuracy.
Bitch!
What's up, buddy? Thanks for joining us.
Echoes!
I hope you like the camera view. You asked for this. Fuck you.
Hi, Latch!
You asked for this. Leaky said I'm sexy and it made him moist, so I'm kind of happy.
Oh, that was for you?
That was for me.
Damn.
What would it be for
I'm
you?
disappointed.
I don't know. Damn.
Wow, Luke.
Who's that? He said, damn, who's that sexy MFer? Holy shit, I'm moist. So, yeah. Thanks, Latch. Do you like the
just-
color? I
You
hope
didn't
everything
refer to
looks great.
anybody in
I bought a
general,
Razor
and
camera.
There's two of us here, so.
So, yeah.
Damn,
Anyway,
Razor
sorry,
one
Bree.
mine.
I didn't want to interrupt you, but Latch was here. Latch said his pee-pee is hard. Yes!
That's
Hold-
not hard to do.
Actually, this is the first time Latch has ever seen me. Hi, Latch. Is this what you expected me to look like?
Say yes.
No, honestly. Is this what you thought I would look like?
Well.
So, while Latch goes on, so, like, you're not proud of anything. Like, your whole childhood is a bad memory. What did you think I would look like, Latch?
A less Mexican version of him.
I feel like Latch is like this clean shaved, like looks like he's 18.
He can't even grow facial hair.
Barely got any hair on top of his head. So
Clean shave. He's got a tight fade.
exactly. Anyway, Bree, not any proud of any or like worst memories. Like
you
your
said worst memory. You
Yeah,
didn't say
worst? Worst? Yeah, we will get back to the proud.
worst was my like entire fucking childhood. Up
Damn.
until I was like 20 years old.
I think me and Thermic are on the same page. I think our worst childhood memories are fucking getting arrested. I'm not proud of it.
You didn't
No.
go to jail.
I almost did. I had to do community service.
Yeah, you're lucky that was all you had.
Hey!
Here comes Josh.
Shut up! Lucas, worst
Oh,
childhood
no.
memory?
Honestly, I wouldn't say that's the worst one for me.
See, I thought
I
me.
have to actually think about what the best one was.
Lucas, worst childhood
Is
memory?
there like an age gap? Like an
Up
age-
until you're considered an adult.
With my height and the way that I sound, am I still considered an adult now?
Yes.
Shit. Damn!
Lucas, worst childhood memory? Thing that sticks with you the most, you're like, God, I hope I don't have to do that again?
No, not really. I didn't really have a bad childhood.
I mean, when
I
you
was-
spend most of your childhood in concentration camp, I get it.
I mean, even that, like, yeah, there were moments where it was bad, but it's like, once you figure out how to game the system, you can make it good.
Latch says he has long hair now. You mean like that, Latch? You got like,
Hold on, wait, put your head down again.
yeah. I mean, besides my bald spot, I mean, I got
Put
fucking.
it down.
My hair is very fucking long. You look like me and Josh right now. Cause every
Yeah,
time we go,
what's up,
every,
Josh?
Shaggy.
every time we go to a show, I'm like, I won't cut it because I want to headbang. And I'm like, now I'm at the point where like when I thought about cutting it, Bree was like, absolutely not.
I dyed his hair black.
Yeah, and then my hair got dyed black. And my beard just keeps getting longer and longer, so yeah, fuck
Look,
it.
that just means that the next time that I have to dye my hair, which is coming up, we can just split a bottle. Because I split my hair.
Makes sense. It's logical, and the math is sound.
Yes! So, the only
Oh, you-
good...
Lucas thought I had, or fucking yeah, Lucas. Lash thought I had big arms and green eyes.
No, I have like gray blue eyes.
No.
I'm not fucking.
His-
Let me ask
His
you guys
eyes
something.
changed. So,
Who's
that is
all in
partially
the
accurate.
Into the Crypt podcast? Who's the members of that?
So
Is
everybody,
everybody here?
that
Everybody here?
everybody here minus 2 people. We're short.
Kyle
And what got
Mason.
everybody into this? Like, why'd you all want to do this?
Because he's the ringleader.
Yeah,
I will tell that gunpoint.
Monkey say,
didn't
monkey
have a
do.
choice.
Gunpoint.
honestly, it was an idea I had. I brought it up to Big Red, who's not with us, and he was like, "Oh hell yeah!"
The gun was the thing that sold it.
And then I brought it up to Lucas, and he's like, "No,
No, it was the drinking and whiskey.
that would be fun." And then so I had 2 people outside of my house on board, and I was like, "Thermic and Bree, you don't have a fucking choice. You're doing it. Get fucked. We're doing a podcast." By the way, the first episode is 2 weeks away.
And then you guys were just kind of like, "Fuck it, why not?"
Yeah, pretty much. Because, so basically, we took our like gaming sessions and our random we would just chill in Discord and chat. We basically turned that into, I was like, why not turn it into a podcast? Like, why not talk about this shit in front of everybody and have fun with it? And they were like, oh yeah, that is a good idea. So here we are.
Luke, what was your whole thing when you got that pitch?
I was like, fuck it, don't really have anything better to do.
And Thermic, you too?
I'm a hostage.
No,
Yeah.
right, the gunpoint.
Derek and I were not
Think
given
it's that
choices.
Yeah, I didn't give Thermic and Bree a choice. I'm like, we're hosting a podcast and you guys have to be part of it. And they're like,
Okay.
okay.
So is this whole thing is like but is it something like as a group of friends and whatnot, do you guys talk about what you want it to be? Like become? Or is it just
It's
something that you're
been
just kinda
vaguely
winging the whole
talked
time?
About, but I don't think it's been talked about on like a serious level. Just because at this point,
Well,
we've
like
got
out
a lot
of
going on.
curiosity and whatnot. You know what I mean?
So,
like,
me, Lucas, Thermic, well, not Thermic. Thermic doesn't go to first break with us and second break. So, we kind of talked about it on a level of, me and Lucas definitely have an idea where we need to be in when we have, like, official guests, like Hold Fast and Kill Main Saints. We definitely have to be more professional, have questions and stuff like that. But basically, this is only ever meant to be, like, a conglomeration of our conversations we have in Discord while we're playing video games, but live stream. Like,
right.
so we're like, okay, we'll just add a random topic like we do all the time. So that was just kind of how it's been. Like, if we get
Do you have like a set like actual like list of like to keep things on track? Like what should I ask next? Is it just you, or is it everybody has it to like keep?
Oh
each
hell
other
no!
in
Whoever. So this week I'm the host. So we roll a thing called the Wheel of Doom. The Wheel of Doom picks the week's host. The week's host is basically the person who has to curate the show, ask questions, and keep things moving. So
how's that going? You guys, is that working out?
Yeah, until Corey showed up, like I had everything planned. Now we're kind of working around Corey. So, but no,
My bad.
But no, no, don't say you're bad. Get fucked, bitch. But no, seriously.
All right, I'll be back.
No, but no, it does work. We do keep things rolling. We I honestly, and Lucas and I think the rest of the cast can say this too. Every episode we improve, like things get
Yeah.
better. Last week's episode, I don't know what happened. Big Red got totally annihilated. It went off the cuff, and it was just an off the cuff episode that was unexpected. So, like, it's not always that way, but like, I already have questions planned for Holdfast. I hope everybody else has questions planned for Dave and Cole. Like, I can't be the only one. But basically,
I have 2 questions for Corey when Kevin shuts up.
But basically,
Oh, boy.
Corey, we
Mhm.
it's always it's meant to be an off the cuff. Like, we have a main topic, and if we go off on a tangent, who gives a
Yeah.
fuck? Because it's just a
It
bunch
sou-
of friends
it sounds
talking.
like your idea is, yeah, like you said, with you and your buddies and whatnot, playing video games. Like, it's a loose conversation that you want to have with people that you're interested in learning about. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, pretty much. Absolutely. And like because there's a lot of podcasts out there that are about like this is the topic or like this is everything
But-
we're going to talk about
By
every
the
episode.
way, not to cut you off, but
No.
like the only reason why I'm asking is because other bands that I've been mentioning about you guys, they were curious about what your whole point is, and I was like, honestly, I don't know. It's just kind of like we were just talking, like hanging out,
So
and they were like, you know what I mean? So I need
So-
like, you know,
on the music side
what do
of
I
the
tell?
world.
What do I tell? Yeah, well, yeah. Of
So
course,
on the
it-
music
it's the
side of
whole-
things,
yeah.
our goal is to get to know the bands, know their drive, know where they're going.
No, right?
and,
Okay.
and know what their future plans are. And we hit those key points with Dragon Corps. We hit those key points with you guys. I mean, it took us like there was a lot of tangents in between, but we got there. The main point when we
I
host
blame
bands,
myself for that.
the main point when we host bands, and even Lucas said the same thing, is for essentially us to get to know the bands and everybody get to know the bands on more of a personal level. So,
Sure.
like, yeah, there's.
Can I be
questions-
honest? When
Go
you
ahead.
guys invited us to do it, I didn't have any thought of anybody else listening. All I thought about was like, here's somebody that wants to talk to us, and I was like, I'm obviously gonna talk to them because they want to
So-
talk to me.
And like, so we have some friends that listen. So on Twitch, we're up to 25 followers. We average about
Oh, nice.
3 to 5 recurrent listeners, which is great, and I'm happy. We're slowly building our fan base. Like, we're not that old in the basis of things, so it's one of those things where like even getting guests, like anybody who gives us the light of day. Like, I tell the guys, I'm like, oh, we got blind accuracy. Lucas and fucking Mason were like, fuck yeah, we got another guest. And I'm like, yes!
Yeah, sure.
Like, when
We have
I
somebody that wants to talk to us.
when I got Dragon Corps, everyone was like, bro, what the fuck? I'm like, I don't know. I just fucking put it out there. I was like, these are people we like to talk to. Dragon Corps
Yeah.
got to us first, and then you guys got to us second. I was like, fuck
It
yeah.
it is effective. I can see how it's off-putting, but it's effective. I mean, it worked for us. Like, I mean, the rest of the guys are kind of like, we don't know who they are, and they're like, it looked like it was new, and they were like, and I was just like, fuck it. I was like, if you guys don't want to do it, I'm gonna do it. And then everyone was like, fine, we'll do it. So we all
Corey
did it.
has now
I
appeared on,
think
like,
that-
3 episodes.
I think.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
people-
Now I'm just fucking imposing the whole time. But no, I think there's something there too. Like every single time you do get a band to talk to, whatnot, and then you have these long form conversations with them that they'll get to know you guys and then care for what you're trying to do, and then hopefully, kind of like throw other bands that they know towards you guys. Like that's what I've been trying to do. I mean, I by the way, I do have other bands that weren't able to do it tonight, but everybody I talked to are interested to be a part of the Into the Crypt podcast and whatnot.
So if you throw them towards our Facebook page, there's a form they can actually fill out
they're
and
not
request
going to do
be-
that. I promise you. That's not the kind of people I talk to.
So
no, the-
So
They can message
do me
you
a
guys,
favor.
and then
Send-
if you do it that way.
Send them to either
Yeah.
my personal DMs or Lucas's personal
Or-
DMs, and we'll figure it out, because me and Lucas are like
So
almost
this
kind
is
of like the
this is
main curators of
probably-
everything.
just from my side, probably not for future. I mean, you guys will probably figure it out and all that stuff better than what I'm gonna pitch. But the guys that I was talking to, whatnot, tonight are busy. But I was like, yeah, dude, these guys are cool guys. They have a podcast. They're just like basically starting it up and whatnot. They're really fun to talk to. And they'll listen to your music. You know, that's a
Oh,
good selling point.
absolutely.
Well, that's also really cool that you do that. Like you do the thing before you do the thing, you know? So that's cool. Anyway, excuse me. Sorry. I'm burping over here. Oh, goddamn. But I told these guys, I was like, yeah, they're really cool guys and whatnot. So what I told them was that you guys, and I sent it to you, Kevin.
Yep.
I think did you get that? Yeah. So that's the two, and there's more to come. I just really didn't pitch it to that many, but like I have other people that I think would be interested in this whole thing, and all you have to do is reach out to them and ask them if they want to be in the podcast or whatnot. And if you ever feel like you need to, you could say Corey from Blind Accuracy recommended you. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's gonna have any weight and whatnot, but like, you know, like. It's the same as me calling them and being like, "Dude, the fucking podcast." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, if there's people you know that like you want us to listen to and get on the podcast, fucking send them to me. Like, send them to my DMs. I'll listen to them and I'll do the fucking. I'll be the guy who like I'm the guy who takes a fucking handful of rocks or a handful of darts. And it's like,
I literally
fucking
have
give me
like
something.
an ungodly amount of fucking love and appreciate. And
You know who I would like to talk to that you hyped up to me and Thermic the other day was Wichita. Wichita?
Yeah, fucking Wichita. Yeah, dude, those guys are great, dude.
Exactly.
I
You fucking
love
hyped them
Wichita.
up, and then I listened to some of their shit. And I'm like, man, they'd probably be cool to talk to. And that's the thing.
Oh, they're great. Yeah.
Our
Yeah,
show is essentially just getting to talk to people. It's not.
Yeah.
I'm not here to fucking drill you. We're not here to fucking get to know your personal shit. Like, the personal episodes are really kind of about like us and just sharing personal experiences. And if you want to share them with us, then fucking fantastic. I am fucking delighted that you would be willing to do that. But like overall, like now we're talking about worst childhood memories. Lucas don't really have one. Bree kind of has a few.
Junior year.
So like for me,
I have one good memory.
so well, we're talking about bad memories. So like for me and Thurman,
Yeah,
the same
that
thing
means
was,
that she only
like
has bad memories and has
like,
only one
so
good
so
memory.
like for me, it was
Yeah.
getting arrested. Like me getting arrested as a kid was like one of my worst childhood memories. That's when I was like, oh shit, I need to stop what I'm doing because
Right.
life is not happy about what I did, and
And then he met me.
yeah, and then I met this bitch over here. So, like, Corey, I know you getting you to answer questions on your own mini podcast that we hosted was very hard. But do you have like a bad childhood memory that you're like, fuck me, that shit haunts me forever?
I'd just rather not talk about it, to be honest.
What? Corey, you are such a fucking closed shell. We need to fix that.
Hey, did you not just say that we don't need to get to know people on that much of a personal level? Don't put him on the spot like that.
Corey has joined us
Don't
like
put
three.
him on
This
the
is number
spot like
4.
that.
This is the 4th time this fucking little bitch has joined us. He needs to give a little more information. He's
I have to show you
half-ass.
my ID card now.
He's half-ass a
Be a
part-time
little
fucking cast
nicer.
member.
You can be.
We
a
need your
little
social
nicer.
security, your credit card, your
Yeah, it's all here, man. I have it all here.
I'm
ready.
also gonna need your penis size and how often you use it.
It's this small.
Oh
It's
my
right here.
god.
No, I would.
And they say something is to be said about short people. Just saying.
See, I feel like we're gonna get to know more. I feel like we're gonna get to know more about Corey when we all like sit around my fireplace out back, no podcast, no nothing, and just chill.
Oh yeah.
And then Corey's gonna be like an
See,
open
but
book,
then it'll be
and I'm gonna be
more
like,
acceptable.
I
It's
usually
not
am, yeah.
broadcasted.
Yeah.
I mean,
"You're so reclusive, Corey. It's weird."
Well,
Corey,
Okay.
how
This is
many
the-
drinks have you had tonight?
This Corey, this
All of
like Corey on the podcast versus meeting Corey at a live show is 2 different Corys.
Yeah.
yeah, I know.
I don't know which one I should fucking talk to. Like, give me show,
Oh, man.
Corey. Lay it on me.
My God. I have no idea. What do you want from me?
I wanna.
Leave that poor boy boy alone.
Do you not have a worse childhood memory? Something that you're like, man, I wish I didn't fucking forget that, or like, I wish I could forget that, but it hangs with me forever.
Corey,
Are you
weren't-
saying?
You weren't here, but what I said is my entire life was just mental, physical, and emotional
Sure.
verbal abuse, and I left
Yeah.
it at that.
Okay, so I'm gonna say same.
Damn. So me and Thermic have the same. Bree and Corey have the same. Lucas, you said what? Sophomore year?
Junior year.
Junior year? Why?
I had a really, really shitty ex.
Really?
Yeah. Fucking.
Fucking yeah.
Yeah, basically.
We're just gonna leave that where it lies.
All right. So
Fucking. She was an awful